It feels like it's been forever since we've been able to do this. After the bye week, the Buffalo Bills back in action. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Believers Talk. My name is Joe, and welcome to this pregame edition of Believers Talk as we get you ready for the live player-playing reaction, which I give you right here as well, to the game between our Buffalo Bills and the LA Chargers. Again, guys, my name is Joe. Thank you for joining me. If you're new to this channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button for continual Buffalo Bills and Buffalo sports content. Give me 1 second, guys. Sorry. As we continue to talk about Buffalo Bills and Buffalo sports, the Buffalo Bills, of course. Hey, King Cam, glad to see you in the chat. Buffalo Bills, of course, 7-3, looking to go 8-3 on the year with a victory against the LA Chargers. We'll talk about the inactives both for the Buffalo Bills and for the LA Chargers. We'll also talk about some of the keys to victory, which we talked about on Thursday as well. And then we'll give you some score predictions. Guys, let me know in the comment section your score predictions as we get ready for the game. I'll shout them out. Attica Tony, glad to see you here. Again, hey from Brazil, Bruno, good to see you here. Glad that you guys are joining me from around the world. I'm very excited, again, for the Buffalo Bills to be back playing football. Was a rough bye week waiting for the Buffalo Bills to come back. But now they're back, and we are able to watch some Buffalo Bills football again. We'll go over the injury report. We'll go over my score predictions, some keys to victory, and other games around the league, guys. I will keep you up to date on other games from around the league. 42-17, King Cam says Buffalo. 31-24 says Attica Jones. Listen, the LA Chargers are known for being in one-score games, right? All 7 of their losses have come by 1 score, or 3 points or less. So 8 points or less, I should say. So that's what's going on. The Bills not used to blowing teams out. So you might not want to expect a blowout in this game. Both offenses prolific. Justin Herbert on the one side, Josh Allen for our Buffalo Bills. Stefan says 27-21 Bills. Attica Jones 31-24 Bills. It's third quarter woes they have to stop, says King Cam. Yeah, I mean, we all know about the Buffalo Bills in the third quarter. For some reason, there's some issue there getting the ball going in the third quarter. I feel like we've done better in the last few weeks of doing that, but definitely still something that needs improvement. Halftime adjustments need to do better, guys. Again, thank you for joining me on this edition of Believers Talk. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button as you're entering the chat as we're getting ready for the game. Like I said, I'm very excited. We'll go through the other 1 o'clock games. We know that there have been some postponements, some teams playing without a quarterback. There have been a lot of things going on in the NFL. And so we'll keep you up to date on all of those. Matt Patricia was fired yesterday. We saw that the Buffalo Bills put John Brown on IR yesterday. We had 2 players. 13 watching, 4 likes. Come on. Yeah, Stefan, absolutely hit that thumbs up button. I do appreciate it. Ross comes in. I'm doing pretty good. Just getting excited, getting ready for some Buffalo Bills football as we get ready to talk about some other 1 o'clock games. Like I said, Matt Patricia fired yesterday. So interim head coach for the Detroit Lions, and their owner was fired as well. We saw that the Buffalo Bills put John Brown on IR. So that's news. The Broncos without a starting quarterback. So they're actually going to use a practice squad wide receiver. Josh, really, yeah, John Brown is hurt. He's on the IR, which means he's going to miss at least 3 games, has a high ankle sprain. We've known that he's been injured all season. So hopefully this will help him get ready for what the Buffalo Bills and Bills fans hope is a playoff push. So first, let's go through the 1 o'clock games. Like I said, we'll go over the games for today, and then we'll go over some keys to victory. How'd you get hurt on your day off? Well, again, he's been dealing with a nagging injury for most of the season. I think he actually got hurt in the last game. He was hoping that if they worked it out that, he'd be able to play. Obviously unable to do so. They wanted to avoid putting him on IR until they absolutely had to, with that 2-week bye week off. If you could maybe only have him out for this game, then that would hopefully help going down the line. But again, out for 3 weeks means he's going to miss the game today against the Chargers, miss the game next week on Monday Night Football against the San Francisco 49ers, and miss the game in 3 weeks on Sunday Night Football against the Pittsburgh Steelers. So 3 crucial games that he's going to miss, obviously, but we hope that he gets better for that playoff push. Hopefully we win at least 2 out of those 3 games, if not 3 out of 3. That would be huge for the Buffalo Bills. Again, only 1 game up in the AFC East. So they need to keep winning, right? We need to make sure that Miami doesn't feel like they have a chance. As we know, Miami's playing the Jets today. No Tua Tagovailoa. Looks like Ryan Fitzpatrick is going to start for them. So that's some news. I hope you all had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Obviously, we saw some games on Thanksgiving, only 2 games on Thanksgiving due to the issues with both Baltimore and Pittsburgh now dealing with COVID. They're going to play on Tuesday, so we'll see what happens there. Hey, Anthony John, hoping that Flacco would be starting for Jets. Can't see Darnold beating Fitz. Well, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Obviously, again, maybe with those weapons in New York, maybe he can surprise some people. You don't know. You just really don't know. So let's go over the 1 o'clock games today and the other games for today. I do know how important Brown is for Allen. I really do. I know the difference between this offense when Brown's in the game compared to when he's out of the game. Obviously, a big difference. Hey, King Kim. Yeah, I know. Hopefully, YouTube avoids it if I say it just one time. So we have the Chargers going out against the Bills today. Again, I'll be giving you a live play-by-play reaction to that game right here on Believers Talk. Like I said in my pregame, I want the Buffalo Bills to come out strong. I know we don't have John Brown, but we knew we wouldn't have John Brown for this game a few days ago. So it's not new news that we don't have John Brown for this game. The new news is they was put on three-game IR. So he's going to miss at least 3 games. You need to be a crazy Maluka, I don't know how to say that word, to get hurt on your day off. That maybe. But all right, so here's the 1 o'clock games. The Chargers going up against the Buffalo Bills. The Raiders going to Atlanta, playing the Atlanta Falcons. The Giants playing the Bengals. The Tennessee Titans playing Indianapolis Colts. That's a huge game, right? AFC South on the line in that game. Whoever wins that game is going to kind of take that edge up, be a game up, and be winning the tiebreaker as those two play each other, Tennessee and Indianapolis. That should be a good game. The loser of that game will be on the outside looking in when it comes to the playoffs. Cleveland at Jacksonville. Again, Cleveland's looking pretty good this season. Have a Jacksonville opponent that has had a rough season. So these are the type of games that Cleveland needs to win if they want to consider themselves playoff contenders, which I really think they are. I mean, they're sitting there with one of the wild card spots. Obviously, probably not going to catch the Pittsburgh Steelers, who are still undefeated. But they're looking like they have a good chance to make the playoffs, for the first time since 2001. You got the Carolina Panthers going up against the Minnesota Vikings. Arizona Cardinals going without Larry Fitzgerald. He got he tested positive, so hopefully he's okay. Without Larry Fitzgerald going against the Patriots in New England, you got the Dolphins at the Jets. Again, that's a huge game for Bills fans. We want to watch. Keep an eye out for that game as well. Go on to the 4 o'clock games. You got the Saints at Broncos, the 49ers at Rams, and the Chiefs at the Buccaneers. Tonight, you got the Bears versus the Green Bay Packers. And then tomorrow night, you got the Seattle Seahawks against the Philadelphia Eagles. Like I said, we already saw some games on Thursday. The Texans destroyed Detroit on Thanksgiving. So that's right. So you won't see an interim head coach today. You'll actually see an interim coach next week. And then the Washington football team destroyed the Cowboys. So those are the games around the league. If the playoffs ended today, we would face the Browns. We would. Absolutely. The Browns currently sitting as a 6th seed. We're currently sitting as the 3 seed in the NFL playoffs. And that's another reason why we want to keep winning, guys, because we want – I mean, I don't think we'll contend for the 1 or 2 seeds. I would love to say that we could. I just don't see the Chiefs losing 3 more games, because remember, they'd have to lose 3 more games because they beat us head-to-head, so they have the tiebreaker. And I don't see the Chargers losing 3 games. Again, hopefully we could beat them in a couple weeks, but they'd have to lose 2 more games on top of that for us to beat them for the 2nd seed. So I just don't see that happening. But you never know. This is the NFL. But I do want to maintain that 3 seed if we can. So hopefully we can do that. Anthony John, looking at the NFC East schedule, if the Giants win today and lose out the rest of the season, they'll still finish first in their division. Very possible. That division is not good at all. Like I said, the NFC least, right now, not looking very good. The Washington football team currently the leaders in the NFC East due to their win on Thursday over the Dallas Cowboys. Obviously, the Eagles play tomorrow. They might have something to say about that. And the Giants playing today. If they get a victory, they might have something more to say about that as well. But again, guys, thank you for joining me on this edition of Believers Talk as we get ready for the game between our Buffalo Bills and the LA Chargers. If you haven't already hit that thumbs up button, be sure to do that. Share this video. Let people know that we are live for the game between the Buffalo Bills and the LA Chargers. Let's go over the injury report. We're going to start with the Los Angeles Chargers. And right now, how it looks for the Chargers is we have Tyler Higbee's listed as questionable. Andrew Let me see if I can find a more up-to-date injury report for today's games. I can give you Buffalo Bills inactives. Meanwhile, our inactives are Jake Fromm, of course. Again, Jake Fromm not practicing with the team, and it really shows you why when you look at the Denver Broncos situation. When you look at the Denver Broncos situation, why that's going on, why the Buffalo Bills have one guy who is just sitting out, just waiting in case something happens to someone on the Buffalo Bills roster, to one of our quarterbacks, and we still have a backup ready to go. TJ Yeldon is inactive for this game. Tyler Kroft inactive for this game, and Trent Murphy inactive for this game. When you look at the wide receivers, you do not see Duke Williams. I'll show you our wide receivers: Cole Beasley, Gabriel Davis, Stephon Diggs, Andre Roberts, Isaiah McKenzie, and then Jake Kumaro. Again, the fact that Jake Kumaro is starting over Duke Williams should really tell you what's going to happen. NFL Sports Talk comes in, says Buffalo 51, Chargers 10. Hey, Amy, glad that you were in here. Hodgins active today. Hodgins is not active today. Again, the wide receivers: Cole Beasley, Gabriel Davis, Stephon Diggs, Andre Roberts, Isaiah McKenzie, and Jake Kumaro. So still no Hodgins. What happened to Tyler Kroft? Tyler Kroft is not active. Not sure what happened to him. If he is, I know that he was, on that list for a little bit, but not sure what happened to Tyler Kroft. But he is inactive for the game today. Hey, Matt Cap, glad to see you in here. Duke Williams was not that bad in playoffs, was he? He was not that bad last year. Obviously, had a drop in that game, but we haven't seen him this year at all. So that tells you about his lack of production coming into this season and what the Buffalo Bills coaching staff is really looking for. Again, they bring in Jake Kumaro when he was dropped by the Green Bay Packers early in the season. We bring him, we pick him up, and now he is active for the Buffalo Bills. How big of a role will he play in today's game? I don't know. We don't know that yet, but we'll see what happens. Again, I'm looking for the inactives for the Chargers right now. Trying to get you a good list on that, not listed on NFL.com, of course, for some reason, but we're going to get you the inactives for the LA Chargers as well. All right, here we go. The inactives for the LA Chargers are Kellen Black. Again, not their starting running back, but when you talk about running back depth, that might become an issue. Cortez Broughton, defensive tackle. Casey Hayward, cornerback. That's a huge injury for them. I think that hopefully will open things up for Stephon Diggs. Expect Stephon Diggs to have a big day today. Honestly, I think he will. Another huge day. As we know, he is the second among AFC wide receivers in targets this season, only behind Allen, who will be playing on the opposite side of the ball. Be interesting to see that matchup as well, how they line up. You look at some other injuries. You got Storm Norton, offensive tackle, defensive end Uchenna Nwosu, Tyree St. Louis, offensive tackle, and their quarterback Easton Stick. Same thing with Jake Fromm. They have one guy inactive, just ready to go. Would you like us to hit that like button on your way to? I would love for you guys to hit that thumbs up button. I would love for you guys to hit that thumbs up button and share this video. Again, I appreciate and I'm thankful for all you guys have done to make this channel a success. And the easiest way to share in that success is to hit that thumbs up button and to comment, leave a like, and subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. King Kim says, "Go Buffalo! Happy birthday, Stephon Diggs! Today is Stephon Diggs' birthday." I did not know that, so hopefully he gives us all a great birthday present with a phenomenal game. Again, let's go over some of the players for the Buffalo Bills. You do have AJ Epineza active. He's been active and inactive throughout the season. Look at the offensive line without Cody Ford. Of course, you do have Ike Bacher in there as well. You do have John Feliciano. Mitch Morse is there as well. So those are some of the guys you might expect to see take place for Cody Ford. You know, you have Ryan Bates, Brian Winters. We've seen him in from time to time. I'm not a Brian Winters fan, but that doesn't mean we're not going to see him as part of the rotation. We have 9 defensive linemen in today, 9 defensive backs in today as well. With our defensive backs healthy, Josh Norman is back. He spent the last game on the inactive list for a certain reason. So who else thought that Tyrod Taylor was good? Asked Apon. That conversation is long over. Hopefully we can all move on and say, hey, Josh Allen is our quarterback. again, want to see him win in the playoffs. That's what it would take for me to want to extend him this season. I think right now he has earned himself that fifth-year option for a quarterback for the Buffalo Bills. But I would love to see some playoff success before we decide to extend him. I know he's had a great year, and he's continued to improve year after year after year. So I love seeing that. I would still love to see him make that next leap and have some playoff success. I don't think anyone is a Brian Winters fan, says King Cam. I don't know. I just feel like he's becoming like a Lee Smith to me. He has too many penalties on that offensive line, and he gets blown up way too much. So again, hopefully that doesn't happen today. Hopefully we see maybe Feliciano take on that Cody Ford spot, and the offensive line is productive. Again, it's unfortunate. The Buffalo Bills have yet to have a game where our offensive line was completely healthy. Remember, we started the season with John Feliciano out. John Feliciano comes back 2 snaps later. Mitch Morse goes out with a concussion. Now Mitch Morse is back, and Cody Ford is going to be out for this season. So we have yet to have a full offensive line, a fully healthy offensive line this season. It's not going to happen. Which is unfortunate because you want to be able to grade your second-round pick, Cody Ford, from 2 years ago. You want to be able to watch his development and see how he's grown. Hopefully the coaching staff was able to witness that a little bit, but you just never know. You just never know what they want to see out of Cody Ford at that guard position. Hopefully next year he's healthy and we can see a little bit more from him so we can make that determination if he's worth extending to a long-term contract or not. Josh Allen has a long and great future, says Apen Clark. And hopefully it's with the Buffalo Bills. Hopefully he spends his career with the Buffalo Bills. Again, I want to see some playoff success, but you just don't know if that's going to happen. We've seen a lot of really good quarterbacks struggle when it comes to the postseason. So hopefully that's not Josh Allen's issue. Hopefully sooner or later. I mean, again, no one from that 2018 draft class, as far as quarterbacks go, have won a playoff game. Only Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen have seen the playoffs since the 2018 NFL draft. Lamar Jackson 0-2 in the playoffs. Josh Allen 0-1 in the playoffs. Sam Darnold, Josh Rosen, and Baker Mayfield yet to see playoff success. Although for Baker Mayfield, it looks like it might be coming up here soon. So we'll see what happens. We need Seattle Allen, says King Cam. In day one of Pee Wee football, they thought to knock the ball down. Do you think Trey and the safeties should have done that? I don't know if we're talking about the game where against Arizona 2 weeks ago, Trey White was trying to knock the ball down. Trey White had his hands in between Hopkins' hands. It was just a great catch. You can't take away what Hopkins did. Sometimes a great player makes a great play. Trey White was not going for interception, nothing like that. In fact, some people believe Poyer coming over, trying to make a play, actually hit Trey White, which moved his hand enough for him not to be able to make a play. But I don't blame anybody for what happened. I think that they were trying to knock the ball down. They weren't trying to do anything fancy. Hopkins just went up and made a great play. Great throw by Kyler Murray, putting it where his guy can get it. And a great play by Hopkins. I was not upset during the stream. Most of you heard me during the stream. I was not disappointed, or I was disappointed, obviously, but I was not mad about the play. You can't be mad at greatness. That's just my opinion. You can't hate on greatness, and that's what we saw. We saw a great play. Poyer moved, bumped White. Yeah, and it wasn't like, we're not saying it's Poyer's fault. I'm not saying it's Poyer's fault. Listen, Poyer thought he could make a play on the ball, and so he went to make a play on the ball. And at that point in the game, Trey White would want him to make a play on the ball if he has it. It just did not work out. Scott Blakely in the chat room, thank you for joining me, Scott. Always a pleasure having you on here. Again, guys, I do want to make sure you guys know this, that my schedule has changed a little bit as far as work is concerned. So I will not be able to do live play-by-play reaction to the Monday night football games this season. We have 2 Monday night games, one next week against the 49ers, and then the second to last week of the season against the New England Patriots. Will not be able to live stream those games. I do apologize for that, but hopefully you guys have another means of watching those games, enjoying those games on primetime TV. Again, as the Buffalo Bills get ready for 4 primetime games in a row. After this week, we have San Fran on Monday night. We have Pittsburgh on Sunday night. We have the Denver Broncos on Saturday, and then we have the New England Patriots on Monday night once again. So big primetime schedule for if you're a Buffalo Bills fan. But again, will not be able to give you those Monday night games, be able to give you the Denver Saturday game and all the Sunday games. But yeah, unfortunately, is unable to do that. Matt Cap, if Miami beats the Jets and the Bills lose, Miami and Buffalo will be tied. No. If Miami beats the Jets. Yes, if Miami beats the Jets and the Bills lose, they will be in a virtual tie record-wise. We would still have the leg up on Miami for beating them earlier this year. I hate being a Bills fan if there's not a game at 1 o'clock, says King Cam. We're just getting recognition for being a good team. That's what happens when you become a good team. The NFL wants to show you off. And you think about last year, that Thanksgiving game, right? That was one of the highest rated Thanksgiving games in NFL history, especially for that time slot against the Dallas Cowboys. The NFL is going to want to take advantage of that. Bills Mafia comes out loud and proud when our Bills are doing well. We're pretty loud and proud when they're not doing well. But the NFL will want to take advantage of that. Hey, Father Snowman, glad to see you in the chat room as well. Again, guys, as you enter the chat room, make sure you hit that thumbs up button as we get ready for the game between the LA Chargers and our Buffalo Bills. All right, so on Thursday, I went over some keys to victory. I want to make sure we go over those again, some of those again. And of course, I'll give you my score prediction. Currently 12:50 on the East Coast, means the game's 10 minutes away. So if you're not already, I like you, Joe, and I still like you. You the best. Thank you, Jim Tripp, and thank you everyone again for joining me for this game. I'm excited. Again, it's been 2 weeks since the Bills have played a game due to their bye week last week. I'm glad that we have 40 points coming, says Father Snowman, for the Buffalo Bills. And I've said this before, and I'll say it again. The way that game ended 2 weeks ago, and with us staying at home over the bye week and us being at home for this game, I know the Chargers have played a lot of close games. I get that. I understand that. I know some people think that this game will be one that's won by a team with the final possession. I don't see that happening. I think the Buffalo Bills win this game by double digits. I think the Buffalo Bills need to come out with that aggression, with that anger from the game 2 weeks ago. National TV was asking if Allen is top 3 quarterback in the league. So, yeah. Scott Blake comes in with a $4.99 donation. Again, Scott, thank you for all your donations. Really helps out the channel, guys. If you want to donate to the channel, I really do appreciate it. Again, all the proceeds go back into the channel to give you guys some great Buffalo Bills content. Scott Blake says 34-20, looking for D to continue to evolve and head towards the playoffs. Would love to see. Hey, Dennis, glad to see you in here. Love you. Thank you very much for joining me. I know you were here 2 weeks ago. Again, I'm here every single Sunday for Buffalo Bills games on Sunday. Won't be able to join you on Monday for Monday Night Football, but I will be here. No Trent, says John. Trent Murphy is active today, so I'm not sure which Trent you are talking about. But I believe Trent Murphy is – oh, no, he's not. He's not active. I'm sorry. Trent Murphy is inactive for this game. Another advantage is the same – Another advantage is the same we had with the Seahawks, where a West Coast team would come east. Yeah, we do have that going for us as well, right? The Chargers are from the West Coast coming east. We all know about West Coast teams coming east, how they start off a little bit slow, a little bit sluggish. I talked about that on Wednesday when I talked about the Arizona Cardinals playing the New England Patriots in New England. That's why I picked New England, and that might be another reason why the Buffalo Bills might get off to a hot start today. Again, the 7-3 Buffalo Bills going up against the 3-7 LA Chargers. Again, just because they have 7 losses, don't underestimate this Chargers team. Have not lost a single game by more than 1 possession. Bills 4-1 this season at home. We talked about that needing to improve. Our home record needing to improve. But listen, we're 4-0 against our division, so that's obviously improved. So a lot of good things going on. Bills after a bye week. Let's get it, says M Daddy. When the game comes on, I'm going to leave. That's okay, Ethan. I'm glad you joined me at this point. Show Joe some love, guys. Absolutely. I do appreciate that. Bam Bam, says John. Croft and Murphy out. Yes, correct. They are both out. I'm sure they will try to establish run dominance in this game, put NFL on notice. We're not one-dimensional. Again, Scott, thank you for the $4.99 donation. Attica Jones, they want to give Epineza some snaps. Got to see what we have there. And again, I've seen Epineza continue to improve, evolve his game a little bit, so I'm excited to see what he can do if he does get more snaps in this game. Of course, we all know about Milano being on the IR. We know Cody Ford is out now for the season. Tommy Sweeney out for the season. And we also know about John Brown being placed on the IR yesterday. So a lot of inactives for the Buffalo Bills if you include the IR. And Josh Allen's going to have to do something. We know how Josh Allen loves John Brown. Knox is playing. Hey, Mom, how you doing? Glad to see you in the stream. Tyler Tyler Croft is the tight end that's inactive for this game. Our tight ends are Lee Smith, Reggie Gilliam, and Dawson Knox. Let's go over the roster for today's game. Obviously, you have Josh Allen and Matt Barkley as your quarterbacks. Our offensive line, you'll have Deion Dawkins at left tackle. You have Mitch Morse at center. And again, we know that Cody Ford's out for guard, so you'll have Ike Bacher possibly taking his spot, or John Feliciano, Tyden Secchi, Darrell Williams, and Ryan Bates and Brian Winters also offensive linemen for today's game. You have Zach Moss, Devin Singletary, and Tawan Jones in. Tawan Jones missed the last game. Glad to see he's back for that special teams boost that he gives this team. Lee Smith, Reg Gilliam, and Dawson Knox are tight ends. Wide receivers, again, Cole Beasley, Gabriel Davis, Stephon Diggs, Andre Roberts, Isaiah McKenzie, and Jake Kumerow. Not sure how much Jake Kumerow will add to this game. However, you do have to think that he will see some playing time without the addition of John Brown. I think Isaiah McKenzie's really going to have to step up in this game. Gabe Davis, a name that we hopefully will hear a lot today. For good reasons. Linebackers, you have Tyler Matakovic. Again, he's mostly going to be your special teams guy. Tremaine Edmonds, Darren Lee will probably be taking the place of Matt Milano, Andre Smith as well, and then A.J. Klein. A.J. Klein's been stepping up his game a little bit over the last few weeks. Let's see if he continues to do that. Follow says, sunny day. The throwback uniforms are lit, says King Cam. Here they come. Story with Croft. Anyone? I don't know what's going on with Croft. Or off move is unless Lee Smith is what we're looking for in run game. Tuning in from Seattle again. Chris, thank you for tuning in. Let me know where you're tuning in from over in the comment section. I really do appreciate that as well. Again, as you're entering, make sure you hit that thumbs up button and give me a score prediction if you haven't already. The game's 5 minutes away, so I will give you my score prediction right before kickoff. But let's talk about some of the keys to victory. One of the keys that I said on Thursday was Josh Allen needs to do a better job protecting the ball. We saw in the Arizona game he threw 2 interceptions, both of them very costly for the Buffalo Bills. A Buffalo Bills team who lost on a last-second Hail Murray, as they're calling it, 2 very crucial interceptions thrown. He's thrown a few more interceptions on the second half of the season. He needs to be able to stop that. He needs to be able to protect the ball and be able to move the ball efficiently. This defense does need to step up. This defense does need a quarterback pressure on the quarterback, Justin Herbert. Chris comes in and says 34-27, Bills up, of course. Great pressure on the rookie quarterback. Give him looks he hasn't seen yet. Believe it or not, I know we're in week 12 of the NFL season. There are still defensive looks that he has probably not seen yet. Leslie Frazier can definitely confuse him a little bit and hopefully make it a little bit harder for him in the pocket. So hopefully we can flush him out a little bit, get some pressure. We got pressure on Russell Wilson a few weeks ago. We were able to maintain pressure on Kyler Murray. Hopefully we can keep that up. Hopefully we can keep that going in today's game as well. Defense could be way better. Absolutely. Absolutely, this defense can be way better. And again, we want to see them continue to improve as we head towards the postseason. Again, currently we lead the AFC East by a game, but Miami Dolphins are right behind us. Miami Dolphins playing Jets today. Like I said earlier, guys, I will keep you up to date on scores from around the league. During commercial breaks, I'll let you know some scores. Again, a lot of 1 o'clock games today. The Steelers game moved to Tuesday due to the pandemic, and hopefully they get that game going. We still hear there are some issues with the Ravens and Steelers when it comes to that pandemic. Too many missed tackles, says Chris Oleong. We absolutely need to make sure we make those tackles. Injury report, Norman is playing. Yes, Keith Edwards. Josh Norman is in this game. Again, currently our inactives are Jake Fromm, TJ Yeldon, Tyler Croft, and Trent Murphy. Those are inactives. You talk about Milano on IR, John Brown on IR, Cody Ford on IR. So those guys are not playing as well. When you look at the Chargers, you look at some of their key inactives. Running back Kalen Ballage is inactive for this game. Casey Hayward, their cornerback, that's a big one in my opinion. In this game, you have defensive end Uchenna Nwosu inactive for this game as well. Some of those inactives for LA Chargers, again, not necessarily affecting their immediate position group, but affecting depth. You talk about defensive tackle Cortez Broughton. He's out for this game. Offensive tackle Storm Norton's out for this game. Offensive tackle Tyree St. Louis is out for this game as well. So those some offensive tackles out for the Chargers might come into effect. Bills Mafia in Miami, says Nikolai. First of all, Sorry that you're in Miami, where Dolphins fans, I'm sure, reign supreme. But glad that you are part of Bills Mafia, and I'm glad that you're joining us today for the game between the LA Chargers and the Buffalo Bills. So we need to get pressure on Herbert. We need to force him to make mistakes. I think watching Allen in the slot, Keenan Allen for the Chargers is going to be a key matchup, whoever's against him. Glad to see our cornerbacks and defensive backs are healthy for this game because of what Keenan Allen can do. Again, Stephon Diggs, second in targets among wide receivers. Who's number one? Keenan Allen. So you know that Herbert's going to try to go Keenan Allen often and early. So hopefully we make an early impression on the kid, and hopefully we can get some turnovers and see what happens there. The Bills seem to be missing on personnel decisions the last few years. Teller, Logan Thomas, Corey Luja at nose would be nice. Quentin Spain, Dawson Knox, bust. Joe, I'm nervous. No John Brown. Yeah, there's always something to be nervous about when it comes to John Brown not being in this game. But again, I think the Buffalo Bills can still win this one by double digits. I think that Buffalo Bills can definitely still do a lot of things on offense. I think we can confuse this young quarterback on defense and maybe force some mistakes, and that's what I'm hoping for. Knox, not a bust. It's too early to call Knox a bust, in my opinion. As far as some of the other guys that were mentioned by John, listen, you don't know scenarios, right? You don't know where they're playing, things like that, how it's really helped out their career. I mean, Logan Thomas, he was decent with us, obviously doing a lot better with the Washington football team, but he was decent. He wasn't anything exciting to watch with us. Now, I will agree that our tight end room is not where it needs to be. I've been saying that all season. I'm kind of upset that we didn't go after a tight end more in free agency, or maybe go after a tight end in the draft, just because I'm not a huge fan of our tight end room right now. But hopefully next season that's something that we address, the tight end room. Again, not sure Tyler Kroft's contract situation, but I believe his contract's up going into next year, or at least it's a team option. So we'll see what happens. Dennis comes in and says 31 Bills, 17 Chargers. Again, Dennis, thank you for joining me. Glad that you guys are in this chat. Again, make sure you hit that thumbs up button, like this video, share this video as we're just moments away from kickoff, 1 o'clock here on the East Coast, as we get ready for the game between our Buffalo Bills, 7-3, looking to go 8-3 against the LA Chargers. Again, the LA Chargers 3-7, but all 7 of their losses coming by 1 possession or less. So hopefully the Buffalo Bills can get off to a fast start against a team coming from the West Coast to East. And I think the Buffalo Bills can win this game by double digits. Like I said, I think the Bills, after the loss 2 weeks ago, still have that bad taste in their mouth. So they're looking forward to getting on the field and playing in this one. I know that Bills are used to playing close games. The Chargers used to playing in close games. But give me the Buffalo Bills to win this one by 10. Give me the Buffalo Bills 34-24 over the LA Chargers. Scott Blakely says Benjamin Croft either means more run with Lee or help in blocking Bosa. Any thoughts on that? Maybe it's a 2-for-1 deal, right? I think that I've been saying that all week, that at some point this Bills rushing attack is going to get going. Again, late November, early December football in Buffalo is a little bit different than October, right? And so we're going to lean on the run game a little bit more, maybe even lean on the run game a little bit more without John Brown in this game. Hopefully try to open up this offense a little bit better, create some passing lanes for Josh Allen. Coin toss, heads or tails. I'm always a tails guy. Tails never fails. So I would always pick tails every single coin toss if I was one of the captains, or if I was coach, and I told him just pick tails. McDermott is great after the bye. Hasn't lost with Buffalo. 3-0 is McDermott after a bye week. AJ Klein is now to the known as MVP Klein. Well, maybe. Hopefully he can step up again this week. I'm still not going to dismiss him for the first half of the season. But this game is just about underway. Buffalo getting ready to kick the ball off to the LA Chargers. Again, my score prediction for this game, the Bills 34, the Chargers 24. As we get ready for the kickoff, the kick is in the air, and it's going to be returnable. It's kicked only to the 6-yard line as the Chargers look to return it. Does not get back to the 20, or he does get back to the 20 as he's taken down right there. So that's where Justin Herbert and this Chargers offense will get underway. Again, Justin Herbert, 75% completion percentage last week against the Jets. Justin Herbert's having a really good season for a rookie, or just in general. I think Justin Herbert's definitely making a case for Rookie of the Year this year. Shane comes in and says, let's go Chargers. Glad to have Chargers fans joining us as well. If you can't watch the game, glad to have you joining us as well. I look forward to calling this game. Obviously, we cheer for the Buffalo Bills, but you cheer for your team. There is a a penalty on the Buffalo Bills. They will have to re-kick it. It looks like there was a false start by the Bills. So everyone's going to have to, the offenses are going to have to get off the field. 5-yard penalty. Let's see how much field position this gives the Chargers. Temperature in Buffalo, 48 degrees with a 16-mile-per-hour wind. I lose my stuff a lot watching Bills games. But yes, anytime Allen fumbles, I lose my mind. I lose my mind. So they are going to have to re-kick this one after a false start. This one's going to be from the 30-yard line, so the game not quite underway. Hey, Vladimir, glad that you're in here. Chris, yeah, already a penalty in this one. Again, the Buffalo Bills are going to have to re-kick after a false start by our kicking team. Can't believe there's a false start on our kick. Wow. Great way to start this game, I guess. I mean, if I'm Bass, I try to kick this one in the end zone now. Again, the play was brought down at the 20. So let's see how much field position this gives the Chargers as the ball falls down once again. So someone's going to have to hold the ball for Tyler Bass as he gets ready to kick off. This is the longest awaited kickoff I've seen in a long time. It was an illegal formation, says King Cam. Okay, illegal formation. There shouldn't be a penalty on the opening kickoff, period. There shouldn't be a penalty on the opening kickoff. It's just so annoying. Here we are. It's already 1:05, and we still haven't had an opening kickoff. That's all I'm saying. 1:05, we still haven't had an opening kickoff. I mean, 7 seconds are off the clock because of the return on the first one. But here we go. Tyler Bass getting ready to kick the ball off again. Gets the ball in the air, and this one does go into the end zone. So they gained 5 yards. It was going to be at the 20. Now the Chargers are going to start at the 25. So Justin Herbert comes out again. Way 70. Again, guys, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Share this video. Let people know that we are live for the game between the Buffalo Bills and the LA Chargers. And if you're not subscribed to Billievers Talk, make sure that you subscribe. Not only giving you Buffalo Bills stuff, but giving you all Buffalo sports. The Bulls yesterday with the huge win. Talk about Patterson with his over 400 yards rushing. 8 touchdowns. That was unbelievable. Talk about the Buffalo Sabres, all Buffalo sports. So Herbert starts this game in shotgun formation. You have 4 wide receivers to the top of the screen, 1 to the bottom. Herbert tries to get out quickly. Bills get their hand up, and it's an incomplete pass. So incomplete on first down. Buffalo got their hand up. He tried a quick wide receiver screen to Keenan Allen and Bills players. It looks like Jerry Hughes got his hands on the ball, and he was unable to get the ball there. So incomplete on first down. That's just needed a practice from back a bit. Maybe should be a good game. Let's go Bills, says Rick L. Again, the Chargers have not lost a game by more than 1 possession this season. They have 7 losses, but not a single one by more than 1 possession. 5 wide receivers set as Herbert is in shotgun. 3 to the top of the screen. Herbert looking to pass on second down, and that one's incomplete, broken up by Tre'Davious White as Trey White is on Keenan Allen on that play, and so it's going to bring up a 3rd and 10 for the LA Chargers. Not sure if we're going to see Trey White on Keenan Allen all day, or if the Bills are going to play more of their natural zone type defense. But 2 pass attempts to Keenan Allen, 2 incompletions, leads to a 3rd and 10, 14:44 to go in the first quarter. Chargers got the ball first, and they've had 2 incompletions, and it's going to be 3rd and 10 from the 25-yard line. Shotgun formation for Herbert again. Keenan Allen goes in motion to the top of the screen. Has time to throw, throws it in the middle of the field, and that's incomplete. So 3 incompletions. That one broken up by A.J. Klein, intended for Hunter Henry. So that's going to lead to a 3-and-out for the Chargers, and that means that the Chargers will have to punt the ball to the Buffalo Bills. A good way to start this game for the Buffalo Bills defense with a 3-and-out, and so they will have to punt on to the Buffalo Bills. So the Bills getting ready for their first possession. I see MVP Klein in the chat by Attica Jones. Chris Long says, nice. Matt Cap says, sweet, as Andre Roberts looks to return a punt. Definitely going to have some room to return it as he fields it at the 19, 25, 30, 35. Gets about the 36, 37-yard line before he's taken down. So a good return by Andre Roberts. Again, Roberts leading the AFC as far as Pro Bowl votes when it comes to special teams return men. Definitely deserves it, as he has done a great job all season. The Bills start off with the ball at their own 37-yard line. So here comes Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills offense. Again, their first possession of the game. Go Bills, says the Newport 200. Matt Cap says he's awesome. He is. Andre Roberts is unbelievable. Attica knows what's up. And Kitchen says good defense. I agree. I don't know what Attica said. Joe's MVP Klein. Maybe it's MVP Klein. Hopefully he continues that all game. We start a shotgun formation, 3 wide receiver set, 2 to the bottom, 1 to the top. It's going to be a quick screen. That's to Singletary. Singletary gets to the 40, gets about the 42-yard line, gain of 5 on first down. Going to bring up a 2nd and 5 for the Buffalo Bills. Again, Bills' first possession of this game with 14 minutes to go. You had the Chargers start with the ball, went 3 and out. Run Moss, established run. Well, Moss and Singletary, absolutely. Absolutely. Again, guys, thank you for joining me on this edition of Billievers Talk. If you haven't hit that thumbs up button, be sure to do so. As we take a look at Stephon Diggs, again, currently leading the AFC in receiving yards. Allen shotgun again. Singletary joins him to his left. 2 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen, 1 to the top as we have a 2nd and 5. Allen back to throw. He's going to run. He's going to take off to the left. He's going to get to the 45, gets close to the first down before he's shoved out of bounds. So that's going to bring up, again, a quick run by Josh Allen. They are giving him the first down. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Buffalo Bills at about their own 47-yard line. Definitely designed run by Allen as he gets pushed out of bounds. Does not take a big hit. So that's huge. I don't mind seeing Allen take runs as long as he doesn't take big hits. As he is forced out of bounds. Going to bring up a 1st and 10, 13-20 to go here in the first quarter. Bills still on the first possession, forcing the Chargers to go 3 and out. Today is Stephon Diggs' birthday, I've heard in the chat, so happy birthday to him. Shotgun formation again. Allen looking to throw. It's time to throw. Going deep. Has a guy down there. That's going to be pass interference. Pass interference on the Chargers. The Bills are going to have the ball intended for Diggs. It looks like it's going to be pass interference on the Chargers, and the Bills will have the ball inside the 5-yard line. So a big pass attempt there. Buffalo Bills going for it. Number 23 of the Chargers. Looks like he's the one going to be called for pass interference. Definitely stopped Diggs from coming back to the ball. And so it's going to be a 1st down for the Buffalo Bills. Again, 1st and goal for the Buffalo Bills, as that's 23 of the Chargers with the pass interference call. I got to get stuff fixed, says Ross Wheeler. Yeah, I'm sorry that you're unable to watch this game. Happy that I can bring you some coverage of this game between the Buffalo Bills and the LA Chargers. They do put the ball exactly at the 5-yard line, so the Bills have the ball 1st and goal at the 5-yard line. They are showing some career stats of Josh Allen in the red zone. I hate seeing those because you're just jinxing the guy. I hate seeing that. 125 pass attempts, 0 interceptions in the red zone in Josh Allen's career. Again, I hate seeing stuff like that, so hopefully we get it in. Wes Spanking, says Jim Tripp. Maybe we're about ready to see one. I would love to see this defense continue to step up against this young quarterback in Justin Herbert. Bills have the ball 1st and goal. Run it on 1st down with Zach Moss. He gets it inside the 3 to about the 2-yard line, so it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal from the 2-yard line. Again, the Bills getting down here pretty much on a pass interference call on the LA Chargers, almost 100. Again, guys, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. I really do appreciate all you guys joining me, all the support that I've gotten. And if you haven't subscribed already, hit that subscribe button for continual Buffalo sports news. Give it to Moss. Gave it to Moss on 1st down. He got to the 2-yard line. You got I formation again for the Buffalo Bills. Now you have, it looks like Knox going in motion. As they fake the handoff, Allen looking to throw, throws to the back of the end zone, has 88. Dawson Knox catches that one, and it's a touchdown for the Buffalo Bills. So Buffalo on their first drive scored a touchdown, and they go up 6-0. A 2-yard touchdown reception. Josh Allen to Dawson Knox. Hey, Dan, glad to see you in the chat. Knox comes across the screen. Let's go Buffalo, baby. Getting out to an early lead. Again, Chargers got the ball first. Not a good throw by Josh Allen. Knox had to make an adjustment. It was definitely behind him. No reason for that throw to be behind Dawson Knox. Allen had plenty of time to throw that ball. Good job by Knox, making sure he got both feet in bounds. And the Buffalo Bills are up. Lewis, I cannot show the game due to copyright restrictions. 4 plays, 63-yard drive by the Buffalo Bills. And the Bills up 6-0. Kick is in the air, and Tyler Bass makes the kick. And so with 12:26 to go here in the first quarter, Buffalo Bills are up 7-0. Again, Chargers got the ball first, went 3 and out, 3 incompletions by Justin Herbert. And then the Buffalo Bills moved downfield on 4 or 5 plays, 7 yards. Rick L with the $5 donation. I really do appreciate it. If you guys want something to say something, make sure you add that in there. I'll say it on the stream as well. But again, thank you so much for the donations. Guys, if you haven't already hit that thumbs up button, hit that thumbs up button. We're at our first commercial break with the Bills up 7-0. Let's go through some scores from around the league. Again, the Bills up on the Chargers, 7-0, 12:26 to go in that one. You got the Vegas Raiders and Atlanta Falcons both at 0 right now. Early in the first quarter there. Is that Allen and Knox's celebration from now on? Maybe. I know they like that one. Giants and Bengals tied 7-7. You got a touchdown by Brad Wilson with a 103-yard kickoff return for the Bengals after a Gallman Jr. 1-yard touchdown run by the Giants. So you have a 7-7 game in Cincinnati. The Titans have gone up 7-0 on the Indianapolis Colts. Derrick Henry with a 12-yard touchdown run in that one to go up 7-0. Jacksonville, Cleveland still tied 0-0. Carolina, Minnesota 0-0. Arizona up 7-0 on the New England Patriots. You have a Kenyon Drake 1-yard touchdown run against the Patriots, and the Dolphins trailing the Jets 3-0. 9:45 to go in the first quarter there. Let's see that Jets game. Hey, Ruben, how you doing? Glad to see you in here. Let's see the Jets pull off that upset. Let's see the Bills win. It would be a perfect day for the Buffalo Bills if we can get this win and the Dolphins lose, go up 2 on them in the division with that tie break. I think that would be huge for the Bills. Again, guys, thank you for joining me on this edition of Believers Talk. The Chargers got the ball first, and they went 3 and out. And then the Bills got the ball, moved the ball downfield, got a couple first downs, tried a deep ball to Stephon Diggs, pass interference called, gave the Buffalo Bills the ball, 1st and goal at the 5-yard line. Again, thank you for the $5 donation. 1st and goal from the 5, a run by Moss to the 2, and then a quick play action pass to Dawson Knox puts the Buffalo Bills up 7-0. What is the record for Bills? What is the record for any Bills quarterback? Like, are you asking what the Bills' career record is, or are you asking Josh Allen's record as a starter for the Buffalo Bills? What are you asking for there? I know Josh Allen currently has a winning record, but I can look it up for you if you like. Back from commercial break here as the Buffalo Bills look to kick the ball back off to the Chargers. In his career, is 22-15 for the Buffalo Bills. Josh Allen. This one gets to the 10-yard line. Going to be returned by the Chargers. They get to about the 20-yard line before he's getting tackled by Buffalo Bills. So they're going to start with this one at the 20-yard line. Again, the Chargers go 3 and out on their last possession. No turnovers in the red zone ever. While he's had a few fumbles. Let's not forget the fumbles. But, yeah, he has an interception. 12 passing TDs in a season for any Bills quarterback. Gotcha. Total touchdowns. I believe that's actually going to be Drew Bledsoe who holds that record. But let me give you that stat in a second. Chargers going to start the ball 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line. Offset I formation. This is the first time Herbert's under center. They're going to run it on 1st down. Eckler gets to about the 25 before he's tackled by Edmonds. Jim Kelly, that's a career. That is a career. Obviously, Jim Kelly leads the league. Braden comes in, says, go Chargers. Obviously a Chargers fan, so good luck to them. But hey, we're cheering for the Bills here, but glad that you can join me for this stream. Darius says, go Bills. Huge fans, is Darius. As Chargers back to throws on 2nd down. That one is completed, and they get the 1st down. That's Johnson with a big gain there for the Chargers. Give them a 1st and 10. Bills are crushing, says Ross Wheeler. Hopefully they do that. Let me see if I get you the career pass or the single season passing leaders and touchdowns. Give me a second here. I got it. Jim Kelly had 33 in 1991. That's the record. 33. Thank you, Braden, and good luck to your Chargers. Again, Chargers 7 losses, but all 7 coming by 8 points or less. 1 possession. Keenan Allen with his first catch of the game gets about 11 yards on 1st down, and that's going to be a 1st down for the Chargers. 11 minutes to go in the first quarter. Bills up 7-0. Chargers on their 2nd possession. Trey White, it looks like Trey White is going to be on Keenan Allen all day, as Trey White was right there to make the tackle. Actually, he does make Keenan Allen have to bobble the ball. Keenan Allen does make the catch. Good shoestring tackle by Trey White. 1st and 10 for the Chargers at their own 45-yard line. Single back set for Herbert, as you have a wide receiver to the bottom of the screen, 2 to the top. It's a pitch to the running back. That's number 30 for the Chargers. tries to get upfield, gets to about the 47-yard line before he's taken down by a few Buffalo Bills tacklers led by A.J. Klein. And now it's going to be 2nd and 8, or the same 2nd and 7 for the Chargers. Dawson Knox with TD3 on career. Had 33. Yeah, Ross Wheeler 33 is confirming what I said. 33 touchdowns a single season is the Buffalo Bills high mark. 10 minutes to go here in the first quarter. 7-0 Buffalo. Herbert and single under center, single back set. You have 2 wide receivers to his left, 1 wide receiver to the top of the screen, to his right. They do run up the middle. Plenty of room to run. Big hole, and then he gets into Buffalo Bills territory inside the 40-yard line. It's Eckler getting to about the 37-yard line. So they are in Buffalo Bills territory, driving on this one. Again, the Bills forced a 3-and-out on their first possession, but now the Chargers definitely driving into Buffalo Bills territory. 9:30 to go. Bills still up 7-0. Under center again. Fake handoff. This time it's a screen to Eckler. Eckler gets inside the 30, gets another first down to the 27-yard line before he's taken down. So Eckler with a couple good plays on this drive. As they get another first down, so it's 1st and 10 for the Chargers. Now 9 minutes to go. Herbert 3 for 6 for 29 yards early on in this game. Allen on the season is 21 touchdowns. I know someone asked that in chat. Allen 22 now, 22 touchdowns on the season. Might come close to that record. Not sure though. Another run by the Chargers. This one by number 27. He gets a first down inside the 30, about the 26, I believe. No, I'm sorry, inside 25, so it's going to be a 21. That's Kelly with the run, and that's going to be a first down. 8:30 to go here for the in the game, and the Bills, or in the first quarter, the Bills up 7-0. We need our defense to step up, says Rick L. I agree. I miss our old linebackers last year, says Naz Knight. I miss our defense from last year, but when you score more, that sometimes happens. Try to set up a screen, and it's read by the Buffalo Bills. Epineza kind of blew that one up from the beginning. In fact, Epineza could have had an interception. Herbert throws that Epineza's feet, and it's an incomplete pass. So they try to set up the screen. Good job by the Bills defense reading screen. Bills have had a really bad rush D for many years. Yeah, it's struggled at times, that's for sure. Definitely a struggle at times. Hopefully that's something that we work on before the postseason starts. So 2nd and 10 for the Chargers at the Buffalo Bills 22-yard line. Single back set for Justin Herbert as he is under center. 1 wide receiver to the top of the screen. Now you have the tight end going in motion to the bottom of the screen. Looking to throw the ball. Throws it over the middle. And that's incomplete, intended for Hunter Henry, I believe that is. And that one falls incomplete as they try to get the ball inside the 10-yard line to Hunter Henry. Herbert put it there. It was definitely there for Hunter Henry to grab. I think that's on Henry. Henry needs to come down with that one. Needs to be able to catch that. Unable to do so. And so it's going to bring up a 3rd and 10 for the LA Chargers here. Gabe Davis is playing, if that's who you're talking about. Got to stop the run, says Stefan. Yeah, I agree with you. Gabe Davis is playing. Yeah, so 3rd and 10 for the Chargers at the Bills' 22-yard line. Bills show blitz. Bills coming with a blitz. It's a screen pass to Eckler. Eckler able to get the first down inside the 10-yard line. Run down from behind by A.J. Klein. And the Chargers will have the ball. 1st and goal. The Bills sent pressure, and the Chargers read it well and sent a short screen pass that turned into a huge gain for a 15, 20-yard gain for Eckler, and they get the ball inside the 10-yard line. 1st and goal. Got pistol formation for Herbert. Herbert tries to keep it. Good defense, good discipline there by Jerry Hughes. Tackles Herbert for about 2-yard loss to the 10-yard line. So it's going to be 2nd and goal for the Buffalo Bills. Who's guarding Henry? I believe on that play, it's going to be different depending where Henry lines up. But I forgot who it was on that play. But yeah, Henry, it depends where he lines up. Who's going to be covering him throughout the day. On that play, he lined up in a natural tight end spot. So I believe it was Johnson who was covering him, but I'm not 100% sure. I forget. So now you have a single setback again from the 10-yard line. Quick out route to your tight end. And that's Henry who makes the catch. He's tackled right away. So it's going to be 3rd and goal from the 5. 7:05 to go here in the first quarter. Bills up 7-0. On that play, Trey White was in on the tackle. It was Klein and White on the tackle of Henry. So 3rd and goal, again, under 7 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Is Keenan Allen doing well? He has 1 catch so far. Yeah, 1 catch for 11 yards. Shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers to the top of the screen. Got running back 2, Herbert's left. Now Allen goes into motion from the 5-yard line. Again, 3rd and goal here. Looking towards Allen. Allen catches the ball in the end zone. So if you said you had Keenan Allen on fantasy team, you just got a 5-yard touchdown. So the Chargers come back and score a touchdown to make this one 7-6. Extra point pending, obviously, for the Chargers. But Keenan Allen does find the end zone on the Chargers' second drive, and it's 7-6. Extra point pending on this one. They're reviewing, or they're looking at the play to make sure Allen got both hands under the ball, and he absolutely did. You cannot have Tremaine Edmonds covering Keenan Allen. Tremaine Edmonds loses that battle every single time. Thirteen play scoring drive, took just about 6 minutes. Extra points up, and extra point is no good. So they missed the extra point. So with 6:31 to go, the Buffalo Bills still find themselves up 7-6. The Chargers answer back after the Bills scored a touchdown the first drive. The Chargers on their second drive scored to answer back. Missed extra point, and this game is 7-6. Team Violence has changed my mind. Yeah, so Bills still up at commercial break. Let's go through some scores again from around the league. Again, guys, thank you for joining me on this edition of Believers Talk. The Chargers' first Bills game. The Chargers just scored a touchdown, missed the extra point, but the Bills are still up 7-6. Getting ready for the Bills' second possession of this game. The Raiders and Falcons. Falcons up 3-0 on the Raiders. You got the Giants and Bengals still tied 7-7. John says Leslie Frazier has to go. He had 2 seasons where he had this defense top 5 in the league. I'm not going to say he has to go just yet. I'll give him another year. I'll give him another chance before we declare that one. Got the Titans and Colts tied at 7s. The Colts answer a touchdown by Derrick Henry with a touchdown by who is that? Burton, 11-yard touchdown pass from Phillip Rivers. You have the Cleveland Browns in the red zone as the Jaguars lead the Browns 3-0. You have the Vikings up 7-0 over the Carolina Panthers. Arizona still up 7-0 over the Patriots. And the Jets still find themselves up 3-0 over the Miami Dolphins. So those are some scores from around the league. Again, thank you guys for joining me on this edition of Believers Talk. If you haven't already hit that thumbs up button, be sure to do so. It really helps out the channel. I really do appreciate it. 54 got suckered on that screen to Eckler. At 54, that's AJ Klein. That one screen by Eckler, yeah, he definitely did not hold contain, was able to let Eckler get outside of him. Not sure if it was his job or if he just saw it as it was happening, right? Not sure if he saw Eckler tease the screen, so he tried to follow him, or if he was supposed to be on Eckler the whole time. We won't know that, but either way, you do have to think that Klein needs to be able to pursue a little bit better on that one, but Eckler obviously going to beat Klein in a dash any day of the week. So Frazier to Jets, I bet you. Again, I hope Frazier stays. I mean, I have no issues with Leslie Frazier. This defense definitely needs to show improvement. But at the end of the day, he had the defense both top 5 in the league for 2 straight years. So I'll give him a year to kind of get things right, get some player personnel that he wants in there. Maybe he sees where the problems are. It wasn't Frazier's fault for the players that left, right? He didn't make Lorenzo Alexander retire. He didn't say who the Buffalo Bills should re-sign or shouldn't re-sign. And so, he's trying to work with a new crew of guys. And so give him a chance. I'm okay with giving Leslie Frazier at least another year, or at least half a season next year before we make any determinations. It's not like we're Matt Patricia and the Lions here. I think this coaching staff has done a good job leading this team to a 7-3 record. Hopefully after this day, 8-3, leading the AFC East. It's not Frazier. He didn't know that Star Latuile was going to opt out. This one is returnable for Roberts. Roberts takes it about the 10-yard line, gets to the 25, gets to the 30 before he's taken down. Was there a flag thrown? Yeah, there's a flag down, so it looks like this one will be coming back. Andre Roberts does a decent job getting the ball to a 30-yard line, but again, looks like this one may be coming back, a penalty on the play. We stopped Wilson, who said we can't stop Herbert. We can be able to stop Herbert. Again, the first drive, they went 3 and out, so we have stopped Herbert passing so far. On the first drive, we did. The second drive, not so much. There's no foul in the play. So first down Buffalo at the 30-yard line. 6:25 to go here in the first quarter, and the Buffalo Bills are up 7-6. Again, Chargers miss an extra point. That's his third missed extra point of the season. Hold looks good. Just those Buffalo Bills wins, playing mind games with some of them. We did see when Bass kicked his extra point, he lined up on the left hash where the Chargers guy just went down the middle there to line up, and he misses the extra point. So Bills up 7-6, their second possession. You have Allen shotgun formation, Singletary to his left, two wide receivers top of the screen, big handoff to Singletary. Then it's a quick screen pass, this one to Lee Smith. Lee Smith gets about 3 yards on the play, so it's going to be second down and 7 for the Buffalo Bills as Lee Smith and the Chargers play get up jawing a little bit. Not sure it was friendly banter. Needed to score every possession, says Scott Blakely. Matt Cap says, let's go. Again, 7-6 Buffalo, 6 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Bills have the ball, second and 7. Allen 3 for 3 on the day for 10 yards and a touchdown. Again, most of the yards got on the last drive were due to a pass interference against the Chargers on Stephon Diggs. Definitely a pass interference call that needed to be called. Single step back for Josh Allen. Looks like Singletary behind him. Two wide receivers top of the screen. This one does go to Singletary. Singletary gets to the 35, gets to about the 39-yard line. Going to bring up a 3rd and 1 after a 6-yard gain by Singletary. Good job by him finding the hole and creating space, getting it to the 39-yard line. So it's going to be 3rd and 1 for the Buffalo Bills. Bills running the ball a little bit earlier than they did a few weeks ago, getting some carries into Singletary. Have seen Moss one time inside the 5-yard line. Singletary on the bench, which means that we'll probably see Moss in the game. Shotgun formation for Allen. You do have Moss to his left, two wide receivers to the bottom of the screen. Knox now coming in motion, two wide receivers to the bottom. Fakes the handoff. Allen going to try to run. This one's blown up by Bosa. Bosa is just that guy. Bosa's just that guy, and you have to make sure that you account for him. Bosa drops Allen for about a 6-yard loss on that play. Bosa just blew that one up. Looks like he was supposed to be chipped on the play by Gabe Davis. Gabe Davis misses. And then who's coming? I don't know who's coming across. Looks like Feliciano is coming across, and he misses on Bosa as well. And Bosa just takes Allen down for a 5 or 6 yard loss, and it's going to be 4th and 5 for the Buffalo Bills. O-line needs help, says Nasnight. Again, they play well at times. They give Allen playing time, pass the ball. I think we need help run. Nice pump by Bajorquez here. And it's going to be a touchback. Again, you can't blame Bajorquez when he drops it at the 8 and takes 3 hops into the end zone. You can't blame him for that. Special teams needs to get down there. The special teams need to get down there and stop the ball inside the 5-yard line. But the Chargers will have the ball for their 3rd possession at the 20-yard line. The Bills unable to do anything in that possession. Let's go Bills. This is Rachel. I love you guys for joining me again. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. When we draft an O-lineman next draft, I believe I agree with you on that one. Probably would have just given it to Moss, as Bills fan. Again, you don't know where Bosa is going to be, and you expect that someone at the offensive line is going to pick up Joey Bosa, but they were unable to do so. And so the Buffalo Bills are up on the Chargers 7-6. They just punted the ball away. 4:22 to go in the first quarter. The Bills up 7-6 on the Chargers. Some other scores around the league. The Falcons up 6-0 over the Raiders. You got the Giants and Bengals still tied at 7. You got the Titans up 14-7 on the Indianapolis Colts. A Brown touchdown, 69-yard touchdown pass from Ryan Tannehill puts them up 14-7. Cleveland's up 7-3 over the Jacksonville Jaguars. You got the Vikings up 7-0 on the Panthers. Cardinals still up 7-0 on the Patriots, and the Jets still up 3-0 on the Miami Dolphins at the end of the first quarter. A minute to go in that one. We need D-line. Yeah, I absolutely agree. Linebacker, maybe a little bit. We'll see how the D-line does once we get Starlet Twilly back next season. But again, guys, thank you so much for joining me on this edition of Believers Talk. The Bills up on the Chargers 7-0 still in the first quarter. The Bills just had to punt after a 3-and-out. So both teams have had the ball twice. Both teams have had a 3-and-out, and both teams have had a touchdown drive. So again, it's gonna be a close one. We know that the Chargers don't lose games by more than 8 points, right? All 7 of their losses are 1-possession losses. So we know they don't get blown out. We know Justin Herbert has been playing well as a rookie quarterback. We know that Keenan Allen is a big threat, big time threat for that Chargers offense. And we just saw what Bosa can do on the defense, stopping Josh Allen for a 5-yard loss. Again, maybe you should have given that one to Moss, but it was definitely a designed quarterback run. And Bosa was just unblocked on the play, was able to make a play on Josh Allen. So we get ready for the Chargers to start their third possession at the 20-yard line after a great punt by Corey Bojorquez. A great punt by Corey Bojorquez. Our special teams guy coverage needs to do a better job getting down there and down that ball inside the 5. But Chargers start with ball 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line. Herbert shotgun formation rolling to his left. Unable to find anything one way. He does pick up a screen to the right, but Klein is right there to stop it after a 2-yard gain. So number 35, Pope, fell down on the play. Was able to get back up. Herbert found him, but it was only a 2-yard gain. So 2nd and 8 for the Chargers here. Dable is a joke. Well, I mean, again, he has good days and bad days, right? Good drives and bad drives. So shotgun formation for Herbert. You do have a run back to his right. They fake the handoff, try and throw it quickly, and that one is incomplete. It's, again, intended for Allen. You see them trying to get Allen involved early in this one. I think that's the 5th time that they've already targeted Allen in this game. Allen with 2 receptions for 16 yards and that touchdown. One that Allen sometimes would catch, coverage there by Teron Johnson. So good job by Johnson staying on him. Got 3rd and 8 right now for the Chargers. Shotgun formation. You got 2 wide receivers to the top of the screen, 1 to the bottom. Allen now going in motion. So now you have 3 wide receivers to the top of the screen. You have a running back to Herbert's left. Herbert looking to throw, has time over the middle. That ball is incomplete once again. So another 3 and out for this Chargers offense. And it's going to be 4th down, 3:33 to go here in the 1st quarter. The Bills up on the Chargers 7-6. Takeaway Trey will get a pick this game, says Rick L. I would love to see that. Again, would love to see us win the turnover battle. Right now, no turnovers so far in this game. We've seen 2 3 and outs by the Chargers, now 1 by the Bills, and a touchdown drive by each. The only difference in this game right now is a missed extra point by the Chargers. Punt is in the air. Let's see if Roberts has room to return this one. He will. This one's going to bounce inside the 40. But now a good punt by the Chargers, and the Bills will start with the ball 1st and 10 around their own 35-yard line. So again, Buffalo Bills 7, LA Chargers 6. Chargers just go 3 and out. Had to punt the ball away. The Bills will start with the ball at about the 35-yard line. So again, at commercial break, we'll go through some scores. Bills up on the Chargers 7-6. The Falcons still up 6-0 on the Raiders. The Giants and Bengals still tied 7-7. The Titans and Colts, Titans up 14-7 there. The Jaguars in the red zone, trailing the Browns 7-3. And the Vikings up 7-0 on the Panthers. The Cardinals added a field goal, now up 10-0 on the Patriots. And the Jets and Dolphins are tied 3-3 with a minute to go in the 1st quarter there. So again, a lot of people want to see that upset. I'm seriously drugged. Can't stop eating turkey. Yeah, I do hope that everyone had a happy Thanksgiving, was able to stay safe, had a good time with the family that were with you. Again, 126 in the room. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button. I really would appreciate it. It really does help out the channel a lot. We need some rhythm, says Jim Tripper. Yeah, we lost the rhythm on that second drive. I don't know if we really got into a rhythm on that first drive. Again, most of the yards on that one, about a 50-yard pass interference call on the Chargers on the pass intended for Stephon Diggs. Definitely was pass interference on the play. Go Jets, get that win, baby. Again, as long as the Bills keep winning, I'm not worried about the Miami Dolphins at all. But yeah, we'd love to see the Bills win this one and the Dolphins lose against the Jets. Definitely would give us a little bit of breathing room in the AFC East, especially with John Brown being out for those 3 games. I would love to see us win at least 2 of the next 3. The Chargers, Niners, we should win those games. That Steelers game, obviously going to be a tough one. But there's no indication that John Brown will only miss 3 games. I mean, we hope it's only 3 games. But again, we just don't know how many games he's going to be out with that high ankle sprain. We do know that Milano can come back next week if he's healthy. So that will be a huge improvement for this defense. And then also we know that Cody Ford is out for the season. Jets are tied 3-3. The Bills are winning 7-6. The Bills are 7-3 on the season, looking to go 8-3 after this game. But yeah, the Jets game's tied 3-3. The Jets were winning, but the Dolphins just kicked the field goal to tie that one up. Defense has 2 stops. Does Leslie get his job back? Again, I don't have an issue with Leslie Frazier. I have no issues with Leslie Frazier. The Bills defense is the reason that will not be successful the rest of the year. The Bills defense, I believe, is getting better as the year has gone on. And again, 2-3 and out so far in this one. So, I'm overall not too disappointed with our defense over the last few games. Again, especially playing against Russell Wilson and Kyler Murray. I thought they've done a pretty good job. First attempt for the Bills, shotgun formation, looking to throw the ball. Was looking towards Beasley, but Allen's taken down. Looks like a sack. Again, Joey Bosa in on the sack there. Allen was looking to throw it to Cole Beasley, unable to do so before he goes down. A quick sack there by the LA Chargers. Again, Bosa getting in there. Hopefully this offense can find a rhythm here soon. Because if we don't, we know that the Chargers are going to score eventually. We know that they're going to score. So we have a second and about 14 here for the Buffalo Bills, second and 13 for the Bills. Single back set. This time they run the ball. This is Moss. Gets the yardage back, maybe a little bit more. Gets about the 39-yard line before he's taken down. Moss' second carry of the day. Numbering about third and 9 for the Buffalo Bills. Well, I mean, you can say about any quarterback, right? Whenever our quarterback has a bad game, we lose. That's tendencies, right? I mean, a quarterback is the key part of any offense. So if the quarterback has a bad game, a lot of times, unless you're Tim Tebow, a lot of times you're going to lose those games. So we'll see what happens. The Chargers showing blitz at the line of scrimmage, shotgun formation. You have two wide receivers to the top of the screen. You have Diggs one-on-one at the bottom of the screen. I would try to find Diggs here. I mean, if the Chargers are blitzing everybody, you got to be able to make a quick read. Chargers send some players back, looks towards Diggs' way. Diggs catches the ball short of the first down. So it's going to be, there is a flag down on the play, but it looks like Diggs had the first down when he caught the ball and then was unable to, was trying to come back to pick up more yards. And that's when he lost the first down. We got to get a first, says Naz Knight. Looks like there is a penalty flag down. Looks like the penalty may be against the Chargers here. Not sure. Fouls by both teams, so offsetting. So we have offensive holding on Dawkins, and then we have a holding on the defense. So it's going to be offsetting penalties, so we're going to repeat third down, 3rd and 9. Penalty on defense is on Chris Harris of the Chargers. So we had defensive holding and offensive holding. So we're going to replay 3rd and 9. Less than 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Buffalo Bills up on the Chargers 7-6. Both teams with touchdown drives. The Bills with a touchdown pass from Josh Allen to Dawson Knox. And then the Chargers with a touchdown pass from Herbert to Keenan Allen. Missed the extra point, and that's how we get to 7-6. 3rd and 9 for the Bills. Shotgun formation. Trips to the top of the screen. Allen looking to throw. Pressure coming again. Allen gets the ball off. And it's incomplete. Try to find Beasley as he's being taken down. Maybe not an advised throw, but still trying to make a play on 3rd and 9. And Allen, again, getting wrapped up. It looked like by Bosa. This time it was by number 98 of the Chargers, wrapping him up, almost taking him down. Again, Allen trying to create something. But on that drive, the Chargers defensive front did get to Josh Allen. Josh Allen able to avoid that sack there. So it's going to be 4th and 9 for the Bills at their own 39-yard line. Bajorquez back to punt again. This punt going inside the 10. Bounces once again at about the 12-yard line. This one bounces out of bounds, and that's where the Chargers will start with the ball. Another good punt by Bajorquez. Good job by him on both punts. I really like both punts by Bajorquez in this game so far. I forgot about Beasley. Quick passes, yeah. We're going to have to set up some screens. I hope Dable is seeing the Chargers defense get pressure on Allen. We're going to have to set up some screen passes, hopefully catch them in those packages and have either Moss or Singletary break out for a nice chunk of yards on a screen pass. Again, if they're going to keep setting pressure like that, or if the offensive line cannot contain the front four of the Chargers, hopefully Dable's able to read that and make some quick adjustments. Harrison Phillips on the team this year. Harrison Phillips is active for today's game, I believe. Let me double check that. Yeah, Harrison Phillips is active for today's game. So he's in there today. Again, probably as part of that defensive tackle rotation. But when you're talking about having Ed Oliver at defensive tackle, are you really gonna have Harrison Phillips in at that spot? Dawkins needs to do better. Our offensive line needs to do better on that drive. Our whole offensive line did not do a good job. At commercial break, again, the Bills up 7-6 on the LA Chargers. The Chargers can start with the ball at their own 15-yard line. The Raiders still trailing the Falcons 6-0. The Bengals and Giants still tied 7-7. The Titans and Colts now tied at 14. Jags still have the ball in the red zone, trailing the Browns 7-3. You got the Panthers in the red zone, trailing the Vikings 7-0. The Cardinals up 10-0 on the Patriots. The Patriots have the ball in the red zone, and the Jets and Dolphins find themselves tied 3-3. The longer the Jets stay in that game, the more they feel like they have a chance to win it. Makes me happy. Hope maybe the Jets can pull off that victory there. And again, if the Jets could win and the Bills can win, create some separation for the Bills on top of the AFC East. Back from commercial break, again, the Buffalo Bills up on the Chargers 7-6. Chargers starting their next possession from their own 15-yard line. Shotgun formation. They try to run it on first down. Epineza gets in there and creates havoc in the backfield. Edmonds cleans it up. And it's going to bring up a 2nd and 11 after a 1-yard loss. They're showing highlights of Eckler on that touchdown drive. Again, when the Bills contained the run, it's been 3 and out every single drive. When they let Eckler get out in the open, they were unable to stop him to score a touchdown. So fake the handoff there. And a quick pass, number 89, falls incomplete. That one was probably on Herbert, a little outside. So it's going to be 3rd and about 11 for the Chargers here. Again, hopefully a quick 3 and out by this Buffalo Bills defense. Epineza needs more playing time, says Top Frager. Again, I keep seeing him continue to improve. So as long as that keeps happening, yeah, I would love to see him get more playing time. Less than a minute to go now here in the first quarter with the Bills up 7-6. Herbert in shotgun formation. You got Allen to the bottom of the screen. You got 2 wide receivers to the top. Blitz coming for the Bills. Herbert has to run away from the pressure. He does find a man open. That's number 15 for the Chargers, and he gets a first down. So Herbert able to extend the play. Guyton able to get open and extend the play and the drive. We have to capitalize on these 3 and outs. They look slow, says Scott Blakely. But yeah, I mean, good job by Herbert to extend the play. Bills pressure does get there. Herbert extends the play, rolls to his right, and finds an open guy for the first down at the 27-yard line. So first down, single step back. They try to run the ball again, and there is the defensive line. Looks like a Zimmer there on the tackle. Yeah, Zimmer on the tackle for the Buffalo Bills after a 1-yard gain. So it's going to bring up a 2nd and 9 for the Chargers. Looks like that might be the last play. Murphy is in the game. Murphy is inactive for the game. So Murphy is not in. Yes, Murphy is inactive, Top Frager. Just not sharp. Yeah, it does. Does Brown make the receivers set that much better? He does. He absolutely does. And we've seen it before. We've seen it in other games this season. But yeah, at the end of the first quarter, the Buffalo Bills up on the Chargers 7-6. Again, Buffalo Bills touchdown, a 2-yard touchdown pass from Josh Allen to Dawson Knox. For the LA Chargers, it was a 6-yard touchdown pass from Justin Herbert to Keenan Allen. So 7-6 at the end of 1. The Chargers will have it 2nd and 9 when we come back from break. Some scores from around the league. The Raiders throw the ball, 1st and goal inside their own 10-yard line, or Lions 10-yard line, trailing 6-0 to the Falcons at the end of the first quarter there. The Giants and Bengals have a tie game 7-7 with 11:44 to go in the first half. Titans and Colts 14-14, 11:25 to go in the first half there. The Browns up 7-6 over the Jaguars. The Vikings up 7-0 over the Panthers. The Cardinals up 10-7 now over the Patriots. And the Dolphins and Jets still tied at 3 apiece. Bills Street defensive tackle are better than their first round picks. Maybe Zimmer did a good job there. So Zimmer reminds me of Mike Lodish. I thought Zimmer has not done great. Okay, I don't want to say that Zimmer has done a good job. I know a lot of people will forgive what Zimmer did in the Patriots game because of the forced fumble on Cam Newton, but he didn't look good in that game, you know. And in this game right now, he obviously has this tackle here to make up 2nd and 9. Again, he's going to be a big part of that run defense throughout this game. Josh Hetz target Beasley. He was looking for Beasley on one quick pass play. Unfortunately, Bosa got in there quickly and sacked. It looked like Josh Allen was gonna throw it to Beasley right off the line, but Bosa got in there quickly and broke that one up. But yeah, currently no pass attempts to Cole Beasley. If you're gonna open up the offense, and there really hasn't been too much downfield, right? Other than that pass interference call in the first quarter. If you're going to open up this offense, you definitely need to spread the ball out a little bit more. We saw a screen pass to Singletary. We saw Lee Smith with a completion. Again, Dawson Knox with a touchdown. We saw him target Diggs twice now. The one called back due to penalty. But that's just this offense definitely does not look sharp right now here in the first quarter. Again, getting ready for the second quarter. Bills up 7-6. The Chargers have the ball 2nd and 9. This is, I think, their third or fourth possession of this game. They've had 2 3-and-outs and the touchdown drive. So this one already has a first down. Hopefully that's not the trend. Hopefully they don't score at any possession that's not 3-and-out because they already got the first down here. Bills only have 7 passing yards so far in this first half. 2nd and 9 for the Chargers. Shotgun formation for Herbert. 2 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen, 1 to the top. They do get a screen pass off to Eckler. Eckler gets to about the 35-yard line before he's getting tackled by Klein. Looks like Klein and Wallace and Johnson all in on a tackle. We'll bring about 3rd and short for the LA Chargers. 3rd and about 2 as it looked like Hughes had a free run at Herbert, but they were just set up the screen pass. And so it's going to be 3rd and 2 now for the Chargers. Would love to get a stop here if you're a Buffalo Bills fan. Eckler, 3 receptions on the day for 30 yards. Stop them here, please, says Naz Knight. Maybe Dable is high on turkey. Maybe he's sleeping. Shotgun formation, 5 wide receiver set. Bills showing blitz. They only send 4, and that pass is incomplete. There's going to be a pass interference on the play, but I thought it was within 1 yard. I thought within 1 yard, you were allowed to bump the wide receiver. He definitely bumped him before the ball got there. I think that's Epineza who's getting called for the penalty, but he was within 1 yard. There was no foul. Good job. Way to pick up that flag. It was actually Klein on the coverage. Again, it's within 1 yard. He's allowed to bump him, and that's exactly what he does. Takes him off the ball. So it's going to be 4th down for the LA Chargers. They might not be happy about that one, but it's within 1 yard. So, again, I think that's why the refs picked up that flag, and now we look for another punt here. Again, 4th and 2. You want to watch the fake punts. Chargers have nothing to lose here, 3-7 on the season. Obviously, they're not going to catch the Kansas City Chiefs when it comes to the division. They still have the Raiders ahead of them and the Broncos. I think they're last place in the AFC West. So punt is in the air, however, so no fake here. Andre Roberts looking to return this one, gets at the 20-yard line, gets to the 25, breaks 1 tackle, gets to the goes backwards to 23, unable to break it. We know he's looking to spring one. Bills Bombers, go Bills, baby. Absolutely. 2 flags picked up in this game so far, says Dan. Yeah, 2 flags picked up so far, one for each team. We had 1 flag on special teams for the Buffalo Bills that was picked up, and then we had 1 flag. Both against the Bills. Both would have been against the Bills. So right now the Bills taking advantage of the flags being picked up, I guess. And about Sports Talk comes in and says, "Go no huddle." Talking about the Buffalo Bills, maybe trying to get some momentum going here on offense. It's time for a nice drive. Let's go. Says Vladimir. Again, guys, thank you for joining me on this edition of Believers Talk. 14:05 to go in the second quarter. The Bills just received the ball back from the Chargers. 7-6 Bills right now. Again, I think a lot of people were expecting a high-scoring game. I think my score prediction was 34-24. Obviously, that's not where this game's heading. Looks like more of a defensive struggle here in the first half at 7-6. Stretch play to the left. Goes to Singletary. Singletary tries to break it for a gain. Was unable to do so. No gain on the play. Gonna bring up a 2nd and 10 for this Bills offense. Again, this Bills offense just looking sluggish. Is it too much to ask for a completed pass, says Jim Tripp? It's been a slow start for our offense, that's for sure, as we have a 2nd and 10 for the Buffalo Bills at their own 24-yard line. Shotgun formation for Josh Allen. Does have a running back to his right. 2 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen, 1 to the top. Here's where I'd like to see a pass to Beasley. They do hand the ball off to Singletary. Singletary gets about 2 yards on the play. So it's going to bring up a 3rd and 8. So we'll run it on 1st down, run it on 2nd down, see what happens on 3rd and 8. Only reason was why we scored was because of that pass interference. Well, without the pass interference, does Stephon Diggs catch that ball is another good question. So, definitely was the only reason why we scored was because of that pass interference. But you do have to wonder, would Diggs have caught that ball without the pass interference? I think he would have. I think he had a step on the guy. But, yeah, right now it's going to be 3rd and 8, shotgun formation. Singletary joining Allen to his left. 3 wide receivers top of screen, 1 to the bottom, and looking to throw. They do set up a screen to Singletary with the blitz coming. Singletary has room, gets to the 40, gets a 1st down. Good job by Brian Dable. Good play call there to see the blitz coming and get the 1st down for the Buffalo Bills. I wish that Allen would have got that ball out faster to Singletary. It was more like a lob, but definitely well set up. And the Bills do get a first down. 7-6 Buffalo in the second quarter, about 13 minutes to go here. 15 to go here in the second quarter. Bills up 7-6. Again, the Bills will get the ball to start the second half as well. You got trips to the bottom of the screen. Allen under center. They fake the handoff, looking to throw. Allen throwing it downfield, and that ball is broken up by the Chargers. Good play there by number 43 of the Chargers. There's a flag down. Not sure where the flag is on the field, so I can't tell if it's offensive holding. Roughing the passer is the penalty, so it's going to be 15 yards. That's on Jerry Tillery, and so that means the Buffalo Bills will get the ball inside Chargers territory. So roughing the passer is the call. 12:04 to go here in the second quarter. Okay, I don't know if I agree with it. If we're Bills fans and that's against us, we're not happy. Let's say that. If it's Bills fans and that's against us, we're not happy about it. But that's what they call. But if I'm a Chargers fan, I'm not happy with that call at all. So the Bills have a shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen. Singletary to his right. Another fake handoff. Blitz coming. They do set up another screen. This one to Moss. I apologize. Moss trying to spin away from one tackle, unable to do so. Gets about 2 yards on the play. So get off our quarterback. I agree with it, says Juan Castillo. Chargers penalties are our MVP, says Jim Triple. They have 2 penalties for about 70 yards after the pass interference and the personal foul call. Again, don't know if I agree with the roughing the passer call at all, but hey, the Bills have to take it. Now the Bills have to do something with it. Only 1 target to a wide receiver in this game so far. Only 1, and that was to Stephon Diggs. So maybe we need to get the wide receivers more involved. Shotgun formation. You got Moss to his left again. H-back delay, and Moss has room to run inside 35, inside the 30, inside the 25. They're blowing the whistle. That was Singletary, but man, they should not have blown that whistle that early. They should not have blown the whistle that early, but a big run there by Singletary. Gets the ball inside the 30-yard line. Good run back delay. Good job by Dawkins getting to the second level. Good job by Morse getting to the second level. And Singletary able to break away inside, like I said, inside the 30-yard line. So good job there by the Buffalo Bills. 4 rushes on there for Singletary for 29 yards. 1st and 10. 10:40 to go here in the first half. Bills have the ball 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line. Shotgun formation for Josh Allen. 4 wide receivers set. Fake the handoff to Singletary. Allen's looking to take off with it. He gets the ball to about the 20-yard line, about gain of 2. So it looks like the Chargers really focusing on stopping Allen on these designed runs. Going to be a 2nd and 8. 10:20 to go here in the first half. 4 rushes on this drive, 2 passes, 56 yards, about 4 minutes on this drive so far. Motor, says Matt Cap. Good job by him getting in the open field. 3 rushes for Josh Allen for only 4 yards on the day. Again, Chargers looking to prevent Josh Allen from really getting going on the ground. So Allen shotgun formation. You have 3 wide receivers to the top of the screen. He does have a running back to his right. Beasley goes into motion, now goes behind the quarterback. They pitch it to Beasley. Beasley finding a wide open Gabe Davis in the end zone. Trick play again by the Buffalo Bills, dialing it up. Beasley to Davis for the touchdown. Not exactly something you would think would happen, but Beasley with the first passing touchdown of his career. Beasley went into motion. Then as he was coming back, he went behind Josh Allen, and Allen throws it behind him to Cole Beasley, and the defense, they fall for it. They all come up, and Gabe Davis just goes into the end zone. So Beasley to Davis gets the Buffalo Bills their 2nd touchdown of the day. Bills up 13-6. Extra point pending. The extra point's up, and the extra point is good. So with 9:44 to go in the first half, the Buffalo Bills now up 14-6. That was smart team, says Jim Tripp. I hope so. Trickeration gets the job done. Good job by Dable as the Chargers completely bit on that fake, and the Buffalo Bills find themselves up 14-6. Again, guys, thank you for joining me on this edition of Believers Talk. If you're new, hit that subscribe button. If you haven't already hit that thumbs up button, give me that thumbs up. Again, really helps out the channel. The Bills find themselves up 14-6. 9:44 to go here in the first half. The Falcons are still up on the Raiders 6-3 now. The Bengals and Giants still tied 7-7. The Titans and Colts still tied at 14-14. Browns are now up on the Jaguars 10-6. The Vikings still up 7-0 on the Panthers. The Cardinals up 10-7 over the Patriots. The Dolphins have the ball in the red zone. Actually, they just scored a touchdown. So Miami goes up 9-3, extra point pending there. Miami goes up 9-3 on the Jets. Again, I know a lot of Bills fans were hoping for a Jets win, but the Dolphins are up in that one, and I don't think the Jets are that good playing from behind. So again, thank you guys for joining me on this edition of Believers Talk. The Bills now up 14-6 after a touchdown from Cole Beasley to Gabe Davis. Hopefully, as some people are saying in the chat room, will spark this offense to do something. Again, that's the first real big pass play of the day for any wide receiver for the Buffalo Bills. We had the pass interference call on the first drive that really helped out the Bills. Maybe a little rough in the passer penalty that I don't agree with. But again, the Bills needed to take advantage of it, and they did. Josh doesn't need to run. No, I agree. Right now, Josh has 4 rushes for 3 yards. There's no need to run him. If they want to stop Josh Allen from running the ball, he can do a lot more, right? They can do a lot more. So we're okay with that. Gadget TD, says Ben Johnson. We've had a few gadget TDs this season. We had John Brown throw a touchdown pass earlier this year to Josh Allen. Maybe it wasn't John Brown. I forget who it was. But we've had a couple wide receiving passing touchdowns so far this season. All our guys can pass, says Dan. Yeah, we've had a few of them. Beasley has a 158.3 QB rating, perfect QB rating for Cole Beasley in this one. Again, would like to see Josh Allen throw a couple touchdown passes. He has 1 so far today. Would love to see more from him. But again, whatever it takes to get a spark going, that's what you want to do. And the Bills find themselves up 14-6. I mean, the Bills have looked sluggish so far in this game, and they're still up 14-6, 9:44 to go here in the first half. Remember, the Bills come out with the ball in the third quarter as well. Could definitely maybe break this game open. Career passing, Cole Beasley with his first completion, 1 for 3 now in his career. Kick is in the air. Looks like this one will be returnable at the 8-yard line to the 20, 25, to about the 30-yard line before he's finally taken down. So they are able to get a return to about the 30, 31-yard line. That's where the Chargers will take over, trailing the Buffalo Bills 14-6 after a touchdown from Cole Beasley to Gabe Davis. So we got to see a little bit of Gabe Davis in this game now. Again, we talked about Gabe Davis needing to step up with John Brown being out, and we are able to see Gabe Davis with a touchdown reception, and that puts the Bills up 14-6. Herbert in shotgun formation. He has to run back to his left and right. 2 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen, 1 to the top. Looks like he's trying to change up a play here at the line of scrimmage. Bill sends some pressure. The pitch is to Eckler. Klein is there to break that thing up. Eckler able to get 2 yards out of it. I don't like the fact they got 2 yards out of that thing. Bills had him in the backfield. Eckler able to step away from Klein for 2 yards, make it 2nd and 8. Good job by the defense there to step up. Unfortunately, unable to get a loss on the play, but still only 2 yards. We'll take that as they're showing the Dolphins touchdown. Dolphins now up 10-3 over the Jets in the second quarter there. Shotgun formation again. Got to run back to his left. 2 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen. Bills trying to send pressure. Pass over the middle. Henry with the catch. Tackled by, it looks like Poyer. Helped make the tackle on the play, but that's going to be enough for a Chargers first down. 8:45 to go here in the first half. Bills up 14-6. The Chargers get a fresh set of downs after a first down completion to Hunter Henry. It looks like Wallace was actually the one in on a tackle. So 1st and 10. That's Henry's 2nd reception for 16 yards. Too easy for him, says Dragon Wolf. Absolutely make it a little more difficult. Shotgun formation again for the Chargers. Has run backs to his left and right. Run back to his left goes into motion. They hand it off, and that one's stopped in the backfield. That one is Epineza on the tackle there. Tackle for a loss of 1. So it's going to bring up 2nd and 11 for the LA Chargers. Good job by Epineza getting into the backfield and making that tackle again. Want to see more of Epineza, our 2nd-round draft pick in last year's NFL draft. Shotgun formation, 5 wide receivers set. Sorry, 4 wide receivers. Yeah, 5 wide receivers. 3 to the bottom of the screen, 2 to the top. Blitz by the Buffalo Bills. Popped into the air, almost intercepted. Allen unable to come down with it. Blitz was coming to the right of Herbert, and he was just able to get that ball away. It looks like maybe Edmonds got a hand on it. Edmonds, again, able to disrupt the middle of the field with his long reach. Looks like he was able to get a hand on it, and then Allen unable to come down with it, popped it into the air. Too bad no one was there to pick it off, says Jay Wolf. Yeah, I would have loved that. It would have been a huge momentum shift for the Buffalo Bills. 3rd and 11 for the Chargers against shotgun formation. No one in the backfield. Looks like Eckler's going in motion. Eckler now to Herbert's left, 2 to the bottom of the screen, 1 to the top. Pass is incomplete. And so it's going to bring up 4th down for the Chargers. We'll have to punt again. 7:39 to go. 14-6. Herbert 10 for 21 on the day. 84 yards. 21 pass attempts in the first half is a lot. A lot. I think that's a good long term. I hope so. I hope so. Back to punt. King with the punt. No room for a return here. You got Roberts calling for a fair catch at the 14-yard line, and that's where this Buffalo Bills offense will take over. 7:31 to go here in the first half. Bills up 14-6. Bills getting ready to get back on the field after a touchdown pass from Cole Beasley to Gabe Davis on their last drive. Makes this one 14-6. We'll go through some scores around the league. Can't fight the fire, says Jim Tripp. D is doing great other than that second drive. Do you want to crush the Bills? You run it. Why are they passing? I don't know. 21 pass attempts already in this game for me. Seems like a lot. Seems like not the way to go. But, hey, whatever they want to do. Whatever they want to do. Defense is playing great this half considering they're playing against the number 3 ranked offense. Again, the Chargers offense has been pretty good all season long. Again, Justin Herbert, I think, is the runaway offensive rookie of the year right now, especially with Joe Burrow going out, unfortunately. But, yeah, I don't know why they're passing it 21 times already with still half a quarter to go in the first half. So the Bills have the ball at their own 14-yard line, 7:39 to go in the second quarter. You got the Falcons still up 6-3 over the Raiders. You got the Bengals up 10-7 now over the Giants. You got the Titans up 21-14 over the Colts. You got the Jacksonville Jaguars up 13-10 over the Cleveland Browns. The Minnesota Vikings still up 7-0 over the Carolina Panthers. The Cardinals up 10-7 over the Patriots, and the Dolphins up 10-3 over the Jets. So those are some scores from around the league. Carter Allen says, "Let's go Chiefs." Some Bills fans still mad at Tom Brady for, well, being Tom Brady, and don't mind seeing him lose. This is perfect long drive, score here, any points, get the ball back to start the third quarter. Hopefully the Bills can stop with their third quarter woes too. Would love to see the Bills score some points in the third quarter. Again, my score prediction, 34-24. Did not want to see the Bills come out this sluggish to start off this game. Other than that pass interference call leading to that one touchdown. I mean, Josh Allen with a 2-yard touchdown pass to Dawson Knox, but I feel like this offense has missed something. That last drive, it looked like they started to get something going, right? Devin Singletary with a couple big runs. That screen pass set up to Devin Singletary really got the ball going a little bit. And then, of course, that touchdown pass from Beasley to Gabe Davis to end that drive with 6 points. So, again, looking to do more on this drive for this offense, but we'll see what happens. 14-6 currently with a little under 8 minutes to go here in the third quarter, or in the second quarter, I should say. Bills getting ready to start their next drive. Bills only 83 yards of total offense so far. Shotgun formation, run back to his right. Running back gets the ball. That's Moss. Gets it outside the 15 to about the 17-yard line before a couple of Chargers players knock him backwards. So it's going to bring up a 2nd and 7 for the Buffalo Bills. They're highlighting Joey Bosa, who's had a good game so far. You have to give him credit for all that he's done. Deion Dawkins doing the best that he can. Some players don't like Deion Dawkins, or some fans don't like Deion Dawkins. I can understand that. But Joey Bosa doing a good job so far. Has 5.5 sacks this season. So not too bad. Not too bad. Shotgun formation again for the Buffalo Bills. Josh Allen. You have a running back to his left. Two wide receivers to the bottom of the screen to the left, one to the top. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Throws it, and that's a completion. And that's Gabe Davis once again with completion for a first down. Gets it to about the 31-yard line, so 6:41 to go. Bills got the ball 1st and 10. Second quarter, 6:41 to go. Again, Bills do get the ball to start the second half as well. Gabe Davis does a good job getting open. Again, gets the ball to the 31-yard line before he gets pushed out of bounds. So good job there. 1st and 10. Gabe Davis, 2 receptions, 35 yards, and a touchdown so far today. Again, we needed him to step up with the injury to John Brown. We'd like to see a little bit more, but not too bad. Offset I formation for the Buffalo Bills. Allen under center. One wide receiver at the top of the screen, Diggs. And then you got Gabe to the bottom. Fake handoff there, looking to throw it. That ball is out of bounds. Are they calling it a fumble? I thought the initial ruling was incomplete, but now they're calling it a fumble. I'm not sure. I am not sure if that's going to be a fumble or incomplete pass. I think that Buffalo's challenging the play. I think that's going to be incomplete. It looks like Allen's arm's going forward. He releases the ball. It hits Joey Bosa in the helmet, and it goes out of bounds. I mean, the referee, as soon as the referee sees it, the referee is signaling that was tipped. It's definitely out of Josh Allen's hands. It's definitely an incomplete pass. I don't know what they're seeing. It was not a fumble. It's definitely an incomplete pass. Definitely an incomplete pass. So I'm not worried about it. It's going to come back. It's going to be second down, I believe it will be. Even though it slipped out of his hands, but his arm's definitely going forward. It's definitely going to be an incomplete pass. Hope Josh shakes the turkey off. Not sharp, says Scott Blakely. Yeah, no, I want to see more out of this offense as well. They're going to commercial break, but I think it's going to be an easy reversal call. Okay, Cal, I really do appreciate it. Again, I appreciate all you guys for joining me on this edition of Believers Talk. Again, if you haven't already hit that thumbs up button, it really helps out a lot. I really would appreciate that. Also, share this video if you haven't already. If you're not subscribed to Billievers Talk, hit that subscribe button. Again, we have you covered. Yesterday, we went live with the breaking news about John Brown going on IR. Friday, we broke coverage of Cody Ford going on IR. So we'll constantly be covered on breaking Buffalo Bills news and anything going on in Buffalo sports. Again, we saw Patterson from the Buffalo Bulls go off for over 400 rushing yards and 8 touchdowns in yesterday's game against, I forget who it was off the top of my head. But yeah, so we saw him do a great job there. Let's get some crossing routes going. Let Diggs and Beasley eat, says Juan Castillo. I just want to see us find some open receivers. I'm glad that we saw Gabe Davis open on that last series of downs. Diggs is in the game. He just isn't doing much. In fact, before we went to commercial break, we saw Diggs and Allen talking on the sidelines. So hopefully we do see Diggs get a little more active. I thought he'd have a big game today. Bills up 14-6. Ford is out for the remainder of the season. Yes, Kurt Lewis. He's unfortunately out for the rest of the season. The announcer said it should be incomplete. Shake my head. I need some points from him, says ICCZZ. All right, Bills up 14-6. Falcons still up 6-3 over the Raiders. Surprise there. The Bengals up 10-7 over the Giants. You got the Colts trailing the Titans 21-14 now. The Jaguars up on the Browns. Another surprise, 13-10. The Vikings and Panthers are tied 7-7. The Cardinals up on the Patriots 10-7. The Dolphins up 10-3 and driving against the New York Jets. So again, those are the games around the league right now. We have a play under review in Buffalo. The referees called it a fumble on the field. Josh was going forward. It hit Joey Bosa's helmet, went back about 15 yards. Ball did go out of bounds, so it would still be Buffalo ball either way, but you definitely want those yards back. You'd rather 2nd and 10 over 2nd and 25 or whatever the case would be, and the ball would be inside the Buffalo Bills 5-yard line. So you definitely want to see them call it incomplete. Thank you, Major. I appreciate it. Incomplete pass. Okay, good stuff. I'm way home and unable to watch the game. Well, first of all, drive safe, and I will keep you covered. So I'm glad, again, whether you guys are watching the game and just want to be a part of the conversation, or you guys aren't able to watch for whatever reason, 13-3 Finn, says Anthony John. They score a field goal on that drive. So now they're up double digits there, which, again, the Dolphins should win that game. No matter how much we want them to lose that game, the Dolphins should win that game. But no matter the reason why you can't watch the Bills game, or you just want to watch and join the conversation, I appreciate all you guys being here and supporting the channel. Again, really means a lot to me. 2nd and 10 now for the Bills at their own 32-yard line. 14-6, 6:07 to go in the first half. Shotgun formation. They find Beasley over the middle of the field. He gets to the 45, 46-yard line. That's Beasley's first catch of the game. There's a flag down. There's 2 flags down on the play. Maybe going to be a roughing the hitting in the helmet, I guess. There is a player down for the Chargers. It might even be the guy that hit Beasley in the helmet, which is why you shouldn't do that. Why you shouldn't lead with your helmet. Yeah, it's on the guy that's on the ground, and that's why you shouldn't lead with your helmet. I'm guessing he didn't mean to. Tag on 15 yards. Yeah, it's unfortunate, and you hate seeing anyone get hurt. I don't ever want to see a player get hurt. But yeah, he definitely leads with his helmet, takes a shot at Beasley that's really unnecessary. Yeah, I mean, it was a really unnecessary hit. You hate seeing a player injured, always. Devontae Adams is carrying my fantasy team. We need a score, says Rick L. That's Denzel Perryman, the player who's down. Definitely looks like he got the worst of that hit. I mean, obviously, Beasley got right back up. He's able to walk off, but he's definitely walking gingerly. And we wonder if there's some sort of concussion there as well. So he'll definitely go back into the tent. You never want to see a player get hurt, ever, especially when you're talking about the head and neck area. Definitely thought that was a penalty, an unnecessary hit to the head. But don't want to see a player get hurt. Shotgun formation for the Buffalo Bills. 1st and 10 at the Chargers 39. Tries a screen pass to Beasley, completely misses, and that's going to be an incomplete pass. That one's on Josh Allen. Josh Allen needs to make sure he sets his feet better. Don't worry about getting the play out. Worry about making sure you set your feet and get a good pass to Cole Beasley. Allen 7 for 10, only 55 yards on the day. 14-6 here. Bills up on the Chargers. Bills have the ball. 5:47 to go here in the first half. Thank you, Zankles. I appreciate it. And again, we don't mind cheering for the Chargers. Shotgun formation, fakes the handoff. Allen looking to throw. Finds Moss. Gets it to a 31-yard line before he's tackled by 2 Chargers players. So it's going to bring up a 3rd and about 3 for the Buffalo Bills. 5:30 to go here in the first half. Bills up 14-6. Again, would love to see them keep this drive alive. Leave this little time on the clock for the Chargers on the back end to score before halftime. But again, scoring in this league is hard to do. You should always try to do it when you can. 3rd and 2 for the Bills. Shotgun formation again for Josh Allen. Does have Moss to his left. He does hand it off to Moss. Moss does get the first down. Gets to the 26-yard line. A nice run play on 3rd down, picking up the first down. That's going to be a new set of downs for the Buffalo Bills. 4 rushes on the day for Zach Moss, for 16 yards. We are getting that run game going a little bit more. Diggs is playing in this game. Haven't seen him all too much, right? Haven't seen him much in this one. The Chargers have done a good job containing Diggs. Now, Diggs was the receiver that Allen was looking for on the first drive before that pass interference was called. Diggs lined up to the top of the screen. Shotgun formation, 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Another designed QB sneak, gets inside the 20. Allen gets 10 yards on that one and gets another Buffalo Bills first down. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Buffalo Bills at the 16-yard line, and we're inside the Chargers red zone. So good job by Allen there, finding a hole and getting it to the 15-yard line, and another Buffalo Bills first down. Who's starting at guard for the Buffalo Bills? It does look like Bakker's in there at guard, so it looks like that's who's starting. I did see Feliciano in there as well, though, so maybe they're rotating them by having them both in there. I'm not sure if they're both playing guard or not. Another handoff, another keep by Allen, and then he tries to throw it. Not sure if that was advised at all. There's going to be a flag down. Allen's down on the ground and not getting up. Allen's down and not getting up, which is the bigger concern. 3:49 to go here in the first half. Allen is down on his knees. Joey Bosa on the pressure again. Allen is down. Now Allen's getting up. Allen's walking off. Okay, so hopefully he doesn't miss too much. Again, you don't mind some of these designed runs, but an eligible man downfield. That's why you don't. That's why you do not throw that pass if you're Josh Allen, because you have to know where your linemen are. Yeah, his ankle got rolled up on. His ankle gets rolled up on, and he was able to walk off the field. That's the important thing. But that's what you have to worry about with all these designed runs. That's what you have to worry about with all these designed Allen runs, okay? And that's why, he's walking on the sideline. He's doing just fine. But Matt Barkley has to come in for at least one play. To be honest, I would play Matt Barkley this drive. I would play Matt Barkley on this drive. And that's like Fromm is inactive. So Fromm is not – I don't even think Fromm's at the game, to be honest with you, for the reason why Denver has to play a game today without a quarterback, and that's why we do not have Jake Fromm doing too much. Barkley's in the game, shotgun formation, 2 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen, 1 to the top. You do have a running back to his right. 2nd and 10 from the 15. Barkley going to throw on 2nd down, and he gets sacked. He gets sacked hard. That's Joey Bosa again. Joey Bosa is having himself a first half, guys. Big time sack. Never want to see a play get hurt, ever. I never want to see a play get hurt, ever, even if it's Tom Brady. No one blocked Joey Bosa. Not a single player blocked Joey Bosa. Wow. 3rd and 18 for the Buffalo Bills. Bad sack. Absolutely. Conditions like today, field position matters when it comes to these field goal attempts. So, Joey Bosa, 2 sacks, 2 tackles for a loss, and 3 quarterback pressures. It looks like the Buffalo Bills will use their first timeout. It's going to be 3rd and 18 from the 22-yard line. 14-6, the Bills up, 3:03 to go. Are we going to block Bosa? We haven't much in the first half, that's for sure. So it's a timeout, 3 minutes to go here in the first half. The Bills have the ball at the Chargers' 22-yard line on 3rd and 18. Allen has gone out of this game. If you're just joining us, Josh Allen is out. He went down. Oh, he's back in. They call a timeout, put Allen back in on 3rd and 18. I wouldn't have done that. I would not have done that. But, hey, if he feels all right, that's fine. Allen is back in the game. Looks like it's going to be a false start on the Bills now. 5 more yards back. So now it's going to be 3rd and 23. 3rd and 23 by left guard John Feliciano. So if you want to know who was playing left guard, that's John Feliciano in there. Wow. 3rd and 23. Now we're at the 28-yard line. And again, with the weather conditions the way they are, give me 7 yards on this play. Give me 7 yards. I don't think Bass is comfortable right now kicking a 40-plus yard field goal in these conditions. They set up a screen, and he gets 1 yard. Singletary gets 1 yard on the play. So, again, Joey Bosa's right there. So it's going to be 4th and 22 for the Buffalo Bills. Tyler Bass does come into the game. How much time's left? Less than 3 minutes to go in the first half. Less than 3 minutes to go. 45-yard field goal for Tyler Bass. 19-25 on the season. Again, these conditions, I'm just not confident in this kick. I'm not confident in it. But I should be, because this one's right down the pipes. 2:16 to go in the first half. Bills take a 17-6 lead over the Chargers. So 2:16 to go. Our offensive line is pathetic today. It absolutely is, Dan. I agree with you there. So 17-6, less than 2.5 to go here in the first half. Give you some scores from around the league. Bass-O-Matic comes up again with a big kick. He's been looking really good lately. If you're a Tyler Bass fan, he's been looking really good. If you're a Tyler Bass hater, or you were, hopefully you're coming on board a little bit. Hopefully you come on board a little bit. So 17-6, 2:21 to go here in the first half. Bills up on the Chargers. The Falcons still up 6-3 over the Raiders. You got the Giants and Bengals tied 10-10 at halftime. You got the Titans up 21-14. Less than 2 minutes to go in the first half there. And they have the ball inside the red zone. Maybe looking to get a little bit of a bigger cushion against the Colts. You got the Browns over the Jaguars 17-13. The Vikings up 10-7 over the Panthers at halftime. The Cardinals up 10-7 over the Patriots. They have the ball in the red zone. And the Dolphins now up 13-3 over the New York Jets. Kickoff here is going to be returnable. Kick to the 2-yard line. Return to about the 15, 17-yard line before he's taken down by multiple Buffalo Bills players. So good job by the Bills special teams unit there. 2:10 to go. The Chargers do have all 3 timeouts, so they're definitely going to look to score here on this drive. Bills up 17-6 with 2:10 to go here in the first half. This would be a great time to get a turnover. Total yards this quarter, the Bills have 111 total yards. The Chargers only with 19. So the Bills have turned the that game around. The first quarter was definitely favored by the Chargers. $19-yard line, first down. Herbert under center in offset I formation. Herbert looking to pass. Passes on the middle. Eckler. Eckler taken down. Looks like Klein and Edmonds in on the stop. About 5-yard gain there. Again, the Bills looking to not get beat deep. The linebackers go back into coverage. 2nd and 6 for the Chargers at the 2-minute warning. So good job there by this Buffalo Bills defense. Derrick Henry has 140 yards and 3 touchdowns in the first half. Bassa threw Allen down like a rag doll, says Carter, while he twisted. And listen, I'm not upset with Joey Bosa at all. I think Joey Bosa, again, having a monstrous game. He didn't have an illegal hit on Josh Allen or nothing like that. Just one of those football plays where his ankle got rolled up on. Glad to see Josh Allen back in this game. Somebody's kicked Bosa in the – no, I don't think so. I don't think so. Again, but Bosa's having a monstrous game. So I would love to see our offensive line actually protect Allen a little bit better. But, yeah, I think Bosa has no issues with his with what he did on that play. So we're at commercial break at the 2-minute warning. Again, a lot of these games at halftime. Again, guys, thank you for joining me on Believers Talk for the coverage between the LA Chargers and the Buffalo Bills. Bills up 17-6 here at the 2-minute warning. The Falcons have the ball in the red zone, up 6-3, up 12-3 after a touchdown over the Raiders. It looks like that touchdown's pending review. So it's 12-3, touchdown pending there. Giants Bengals up at 10-10 at halftime. The Titans have gone up 28-14. As someone said in the comment section, Derrick Henry already with 3 touchdowns and 140 yards on the day. You have the Browns and Jaguars. Browns up 17-13 at halftime. You have the Vikings up 10-7 over the Panthers at halftime. The Cardinals up 10-7 over the Patriots. Getting ready for halftime. They have the ball 4th and goal with 3 seconds to go. Video review has started over a play, I guess. So they're reviewing a play there. Dolphins up 13-3. The Jets, however, have the ball in the red zone with less than a minute to go in the first half there. So, again, touchdown there makes that one a very interesting game. Here at 17-6 at the 2-minute warning. The Chargers do have the ball. Go Bills. Absolutely, Mom. We need an interception. I would love to see the Buffalo Bills get a turnover before halftime. Would love to see that. And even if it doesn't lead to a score, would just love to see the Bills going to halftime up 17-6. Again, if you're just joining me, first of all, thank you for joining me on Believers Talk. The Bills started off the scoring with a touchdown pass, Allen to Dawson Knox. And then the Chargers came right back and scored a touchdown. You have Herbert to Keenan Allen for a touchdown. They missed the extra point, so it's 7-6 at that point. The Bills come back a few possessions later. A touchdown pass from Cole Beasley to Gabriel Davis makes it 14-6. And the Bills just scored a field goal, make it 17-6. The Chargers now driving with the ball. Fake a pass, try to set up a screen to Eckler. Eckler has the ball, has it to the 30, about the 35-yard line before he's taken down with the clock running. 1:50 here to go in the first half. The Chargers do get a first down. Checking formation again for Herbert. 2 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen, 1 to the top. Does have a running back to his right. Blitz coming for Buffalo. He's able to get the pass away, but it's out of bounds. He did have Williams open. Herbert hit as he threw the ball. He did have Williams open, but the pressure coming from Teron Johnson. Good hit by Teron Johnson as he's throwing the ball. Forced him to throw that one a little bit wide. Linda says, I feel bad for Josh. Hey, we're winning right now, and I think that's all Josh cares about. Minute 29 to go, 2nd and 10 for the Chargers. Shotgun formation. You got 3 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen, 2 to the top. Bill send 4. Herbert trying to set something up. He does find a receiver. Number 15 does get a first down to the 45-yard line. So with 1:15 to go, again, the Chargers still have all 3 timeouts, plenty of time. They're at their own 44-yard line. Shotgun formation again for Herbert. 4 wide receivers set. Blitz coming, and they get to Justin Herbert. Jerry Hughes in on the play. A.J. Epineza in on the sack. A huge sack there by the Buffalo Bills, and the Chargers call their first timeout. Jerry Hughes gets his hand on Herbert's hand, so he can't throw the ball away. Epineza comes and cleans up, and the Buffalo Bills get their first sack on Herbert. Epineza that's Klein in on the play. 1-1 to go, 2nd and 17 now for Herbert and the Chargers. That's what I've been saying. Keep blitzing the rookie. Jerry Hughes was in there. Jerry Hughes came across, and as Herbert's getting ready to throw, Jerry Hughes hits his arm, so Herbert has to tuck it, and as he's tucking it, you have A.J. Klein coming to clean it up. It was either A.J. Klein or Epineza, I forget which one, coming to clean it up. Shotgun formation, 4 wide receivers set. Quick pass that time over the middle. Gets to the 45. That one's completed to Allen, so it's going to bring up about 3rd and 9 for the Chargers with 50 seconds to go. Guessing if they pick up the first down, they'll call a timeout here. Pressure coming again over the middle to Eckler. Eckler breaks the tackle. It's at midfield. And now if I'm the Bills, I call a timeout. Got 4th down, 35 seconds to go. Oh, no, Chargers are going to go for it. 4th and about 4. Chargers are going for it. Shotgun formation. Now they call a timeout. 21 seconds to go. In the first half. Chargers down 17-6. Chargers have the ball 4th and 2. If they do not pick this up, the Bills still have 2 timeouts. Definitely have time to get in field goal range. At least. If they're smart, they're going to punt, says Juan. Jets missed a chip shot field goal up right before halftime, says Dragon Wolf. That stinks. That means it's still a 2-possession game there. No Hail Mary, says Jim Tripp. Reminders of last week. No, they have their punter out there now, so it does look like, as said in one of the chat, they are going to punt this one away. I thought they were crazy to go for it. They're on the Bills side of the field, but just barely at the 48-yard line. So they are going to punt on 4th and 2, or at least they're set up to punt on 4th and 2. Andre Roberts is not going to return this one. This one's going to bounce into the end zone. So with 12 seconds to go, Bills will have the ball 1st and 10 at their own 25. Take a knee. There's no need to go for anything here. You're up 17-6. Don't force anything. Watt brothers or Bosa brothers, who wins? Watt brothers. Watt brothers all day. I mean, especially if you're talking about right now, the Bills are going to kneel it. If you're talking about right now, I know that some would argue that J.J. Watt has lost a step, but give me a fully healthy J.J. and T.J. over the Bosa brothers any day of the week. Let Allen Arm go for it. Nope, they just knelt it down. Again, Bills will get the ball to start the second half. Bills up 17-6. in the first half. Not the greatest first half if you're a Bills fan. I mean, we're going into the locker room up 17-6, so you can't be that upset. Defense definitely doing its part here, holding the Chargers to just that one touchdown. But you do want to see more out of your offense. I mean, one of the touchdowns was thrown by Cole Beasley on a trick play. So you definitely want to see more of your offense. We'll go over some offensive stats here in a minute and go over some scores from around the league. But again, guys, thank you so much for joining me on this edition of Believers Talk. Dan says, stomach and knots. All in all, our defense played great, says Juan Castillo. J.J. Watt is really healthy now and is playing like he's still a young rookie. Yeah, I mean, I think the Watts are just unbelievable right now, right? So I do want to say before we get the stats and everything out, we did have a winner for that Don Beebe signed Buffalo Bills jersey. I know I didn't announce it on air, so I'll do that now. The winner for the Buffalo Bills signed jersey is Willie R. James Jr. So I will make sure to get that out to you as soon as I can. If you're watching, I'll send out an email just to get your address and confirmation. But Willie R. James Jr. is the winner of that Don Beebe signed Buffalo Bills jersey. So congratulations. Thank you to everyone who has supported the channel. And again, I do plan on having more giveaways. I gave away an Andre Reed jersey last year, gave away Don Beebe jersey this year. I've given away mini helmets. I've given away signed Buffalo Bills hats. Like, I've given away a lot of things, and I just appreciate the support that you guys give me. I'm not upset with this game. On pace for 34-14 final. I did say 34-24. So if I get the Bills score right and the Bills still win, I'll be happy about that. So again, guys, right now the Buffalo Bills up on the Chargers 17-6. So wouldn't it be 34-12 actually? But way to go, Willie. Yeah, Willie R. James is the winner. I'll send you my address later, Joseph Juan, a.k.a. Willie R. James. I don't know how I messed that up. How do the Jets stink this bad? It's really bad for them. Again, I'd be surprised to see them get a win. Diggs did not finish the first half without a single reception in this game. So, again, hopefully we see more of him in the second half as well, especially if you have him on your fantasy team. But let's go over some stats from this game, from the first half, and then we'll give you some scores from around the league as well. So if you look at this game, again, the Bills up 17-6. Josh Allen so far on the day, 9 for 13, only 63 yards passing, that one passing touchdown to Dawson Knox. You have Cole Beasley 1 for 1 on the day, 20 yards with a touchdown pass to Gabe Davis. Devin Singletary, 4 rushes on the day for 29 yards, averaging 7.3 rushes per carry. Zach Moss, 4 for 16, and Josh Allen, 5 for 14. So you're talking about having, 13 rushes in the first half. Again, I don't like seeing Josh Allen as the guy with the most attempts because we do have 2 really good running backs. So I don't understand why Josh Allen is leading in attempts, especially with how good the Chargers are preventing him from getting going, right? How much they're preventing him from really breaking things open, which people want to see in the Josh Allen run game. Leading receivers, Gabe Davis, he has 2 receptions for 35 yards and that touchdown. Singletary is 3 for 20. Beasley 1 for 14. Moss 2 for 9. Smith 1 for 3. And Dawson Knox 1 for 2 yards and that touchdown. So again, we would like to see more of an offensive explosion from our offense, but we'll take the win, right? We'll take the win however we can get it, up 17-6 right now. I heard him say my name. He's already at some point. Tyler Bass, 1 for 1 on field goals, 2 for 2 on extra points, made that 45-yard field goal on the last possession for the Buffalo Bills. Key field goal, I think. I think that's going to be a key field goal in this game, just because the way this game's playing out. Again, I was having my doubts about that field goal with the wind conditions, but right down the middle, and he nailed it. Corey Borg has 2 punts, 111 yards. 65 is his long. Again, I think that both of those should have been inside the 20. Hey, Tony, glad that you stopped by. Glad to see you again. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button, guys. I really do appreciate it. How about that Christian Wade teaser in the Bills Insta page? I did not see that. But yeah, no Christian Wade, no Duke Williams in this game. Andre Roberts has 2 punt returns for 22 yards. Again, I love what he adds to the special teams unit. You have defend A.J. Klein, our leading tackler, 7 solo tackles, 3 assisted tackles, half a sack. The other half a sack coming to Jerry Hughes. So there was A.J. Klein and Jerry Hughes on that 1 sack of Herbert. Trey White has 2 tackles, 2 assists. He does have a few deflections as well. So that's the Buffalo Bills stat line. Go over to the LA Chargers. You got Justin Herbert. I would love to see a 34-12 blowout. I wouldn't mind that either. Justin Herbert, 15 for 27 for 125 yards and a touchdown. That means he's on pace to have 54 pass attempts. That's just not the way to beat the Buffalo Bills. You have to beat the Buffalo Bills by running the ball. You look at the running attack. Eckler has 5 rushes for 25 yards, averaging 5 yards a rush. Kelly, 2 for 7. Pope, 1 for -1. Herbert, 1 for -2 yards. Eckler, 6 receptions for 52 yards. You have Keenan Allen, 3 receptions for 25 yards and that touchdown. You have Guyton with 2 catches for 22 yards. Henry, 2 for 16. Johnson and Pope both with 1 reception each. Bagley missed his extra point. That's the only kicking news for the Chargers. Kick return Reed has 3 for 49 yards, averaging only 16.3. Is Diggs not playing? No, Diggs is playing. He actually drew that pass interference penalty on the first drive. The Chargers, other than that, have really blanketed him well, getting double coverage on almost every single play, and he just doesn't have any receptions in this game. But Diggs is playing. This offense goes stagnant without smoke. I completely agree with that. Punting for the Chargers, 5 punts on the day. For longest punt of the day is 56, averaging 46.4, has 1 inside the 20. Defending, you got Jenkins with 6 tackles. He's leading the Chargers in tacklers, but obviously the player of the game in the first half from either side, in my opinion, was Joey Bosa. 2 tackles for a loss, 2 sacks. Just having a monster game so far for the Chargers. Unfortunately, it's coming as of right now in a losing effort. Is Oliver playing? I haven't had to call his name yet. I have not called his name yet, but he is on the active roster. So he's active. I'm not sure if I've seen him in the game or not, but he is active in this game. All right, so now we wanted to go over some team stats from this game. Again, guys, thank you for joining me on this edition of Believers Talk. We're currently at halftime. Bills up 17-6 over the Chargers. Josh Allen, 2-yard touchdown pass to Dawson Knox. And then Keenan Allen, 5-yard touchdown completion from Josh Herbert. And then Gabe Davis, a 20-yard pass from Cole Beasley. And Tyler Bass, 45-yard field goal, put us at 17-6 in this game. Buffalo Bills have 12 first downs to the Chargers 10. Currently 2 for 5 on third downs. The Chargers 3 for 8. Neither team has gone for on fourth down. Rushing yards, the Bills have 59. Chargers have 29. Passing yards, the Bills have 73. The Chargers have 117. Total yards, the Bills have 132. Chargers 146. Josh Allen's been sacked twice, both by Joey Bosa. Herbert's been sacked 1 time. No interceptions thrown so far. The Chargers have 5 punts. The Bills only have 2. The Chargers have 3 penalties for 77 yards. The Bills have 2 for 10. Fumbles lost. Neither team has lost a fumble. Time possession, the Bills up 16:09 to 13:51. So those are some stats from the game. Again, the Bills up 17-6. Again, guys, if you have anything that you want me to read during halftime, just go ahead and leave it in the chat. We'll happily have a conversation. Tennessee is destroying the Colts. Well, it looks like they're running all over the Colts. It's 35-14 at halftime. So, still in the second quarter, the Atlanta Falcons up on the Las Vegas Raiders 13-3. Start of the third quarter, the Giants are tied with the Bengals 10-10. The Colts are trailing the Titans 35-14. If you look at the stats of that game, again, Henry already with 140 yards, 3 touchdowns on the day. Brown with a big touchdown in that one as well. And the Tennessee Titans are up 35-14 at halftime. Browns up 17-13 over the Jaguars in the third quarter. The Panthers up 14-10 over the Vikings. That game in the third quarter. Getting just underway in the third quarter, they're up 10-7 over the New England Patriots. And the Dolphins hold a 13-3 lead over the Jets. Jets missing a field goal to start just to end the first half. Jets led off the scoring with a field goal, have not done anything since, and they are trailing the Dolphins 13-3. Again, this game here, you have a 17-6 game. The Bills over the Los Angeles Chargers. The Bills getting the ball to start the second half. I don't know, Mom. I don't know what's for dinner. You tell me. How many career TDs does Gabe Davis have? Let's take a look. Let's take a look. I believe he only has 2 this season, but we'll see. Maybe he has 3. Either has 2 or I'll tell you that much. Someone else probably answer before I look it up because my career is being slow. Because 3 touchdowns on the year. So we had 1 touchdown against, his first touchdown came against Miami in week 2. His second one came against the Raiders in week 4. And then the fourth one today. So a third one against Seattle, and then the 4th one today. So he has 4 touchdowns on his career. I don't know why I say sometimes. Yeah, that's Chris Spencer is correct. 4th on the year. Who's the Bengals quarterback now? Let's take a look. Who does Cincinnati have in at quarterback? Looks like it is Brandon Allen. Brandon Allen played for someone last year and had some playing time. So Brandon Allen is the starter in Cincinnati right now. He is 7 for 11 for 53 yards. So at least Josh Allen's doing better than him, but not by much. Not by much. The Giants are in the red zone in that game. Can the offense just stick to its identity? Air raid Allen in the second half, please, says Peter. Again, I do want to get that run game going. We really need to get that run game going. I mean, you look at what Singletary's been able to do on his limited carries. Again, 4 carries for 29 yards, averaging over 7 yards a carry. I'm going to take that every single time. So give me some more Devin Singletary. Give me more Zach Moss, averaging 4 yards a carry. That's going to get you a first down every time. Let's have a nice third quarter for a change. This is Vladimir Ostrovsky. Again, if you go over to Hashtag Sports actually did a video on the third quarter woes for the Buffalo Bills. So definitely check that one out. And if you haven't had a chance to check out Hashtag Sports, make sure you go check them out. Great guys over there. Does Leslie Frazier get a contract extension? I believe that we owe him another year at least. I really believe that. In the year of the pandemic, I think that you can't really take anything at face value. I think that there's a lot of issues going on with the Buffalo Bills defense, but there's a lot of reasons for those issues, very few of which are Leslie Frazier's doing. If you talk about the players that we let go during the offseason, if you talk about Lorenzo Alexander's retirement, if you talk about Star Lotulelei opting out at the beginning of the season, I think there's a lot of reasons why we have had issues on defense, very few of which, like I said, are due to Leslie Frazier. Also, take a look at the fact that the Bills are just scoring more points, which is nice. But that also means this defense is on the field just a little bit more. Look at the difference between the Buffalo Bills defense when we win time of possession compared to time when we lose time possession, right? Completely night and day. Look at our defense so far in this game. Against a top 7 offense, this Buffalo Bills defense has held them to 6 points. So we can see what this defense is capable of, right? We see what this defense is still capable of doing, shutting down this Chargers offense. Keenan Allen only has 3 receptions in this game. One's for a 5-yard touchdown, but he isn't doing that great, right? He is not doing that great. So you take a look at this game. I mean, if you tell me that the quarterback has 27 pass attempts and only 125 total yards, that's a win for the defense. That's a win for the defense. I think both defenses are stepping up in this game. You can definitely see that. I'm glad that Josh Allen's injury was just a one-off and he was able to only miss 1 play. I love us trying to establish one because we definitely need one, but this game is too close right now. We need to open up and blow the doors off this team. Andre Roberts is going to have room for a return here. Gets to 25, gets to 30, 35, 40. Gets to about the 44-yard line before he's finally taken down. Another great return by Andre Roberts, and that's why I always call him one of the X factors for the Buffalo Bills. You just never know when he's just going to break one off and give the Buffalo Bills great field position. Herbert was off in the first, probably. But I think Allen and Herbert were both off in the first. Don't discredit just because he's a rookie, LOL. I don't. Andre, sheesh, says Old Man Jenkins. Yeah, Andre Roberts, always good to give us some good field position at least once a game. When we have won 29 consecutive games when leading by 10 or more at halftime. So that's a stat, I guess. Whatever. Single step back for Josh Allen. 2 wide receivers at the bottom of the screen. We do try to stretch it to the left, and we're able to get it to the 50, past midfield to Charger territory. That's Singletary with an 8-yard run on first down. Coming up 2nd and 2 for the Buffalo Bills here. Again, Bills up 17-6. Again, guys, thank you for joining me on Believers Talk for the game between the Buffalo Bills and the LA Chargers. If you haven't already hit that thumbs up button, be sure to do so. Again, really helps out the channel. I really do appreciate it. And again, if you haven't subscribed to Believers Talk, make sure you do that as well for continual Buffalo Bills and Buffalo sports news. Shotgun formation on 2nd and 2 for Josh Allen. 2 wide receivers top of the screen, 1 to the bottom. They hand the ball off again. Singletary gets inside the 45 to about the 43-yard line before he's driven back. And that's going to be enough for Buffalo Bills. First down. So first down, Buffalo, 17-6. 6 rushes on the day for Singletary now for 43 yards. Again, get him going. Get him going. Let's go. 13:45 to go here in the third quarter. Bills on the first possession of the second half. Shotgun formation for Josh Allen. 3 wide receivers to top of the screen, 1 to the bottom. Chargers try to send a blitz. Diggs with his first catch of the day gets inside the 40 to about the 39-yard line. So it's only good for about 3 yards, but it gets him his first reception here in the third quarter. Old Man Jenkins says, like I said, 3 straight runs. Well, I think it was only 2, but it's okay. It's all right. Never mind, said Old Man Jenkins. Hey, I mean, nice quick pass to Diggs, get him in the passing game, helps out as well. So 2nd and 6 now after a 4-yard catch by Stephon Diggs. Shotgun formation again. Does have a running back to his left and looking to throw. Another pass to Diggs is complete, and he's going to get another 4 yards. Going to bring up a 3rd and 2. So trying to get Diggs active here in the third quarter. Third and 2 from inside Charger territory. Keep moving, says Peter. Absolutely. So Stephon Diggs is averaging 90 yards a game, only 8 now in this one after being shut out in the first half. 3rd and 2 for the Buffalo Bills. Shotgun formation. He has Singletary to his right. This time Allen's going to take off, try and stretch this one out. Does get the first down, gets inside the 30 and goes out of bounds. He does fall down out of bounds, but he does pick up the first down. And so with 12:22 to go now in the third quarter, the Bills still on the first drive of the second half, moving it into Chargers territory and inside the 30-yard line. Number 56 is the one who pushes him out of bounds. 6 rushes for Josh Allen for 21 yards. He's under center as we have a single set back. Fake the handoff there. Looking to throw the ball. Finds Diggs once again. Diggs gets to about the 22-yard line before he stood up. And that's going to bring up a 2nd and about 4, a 6-yard reception there. That's his 3rd reception of the day. Anyone know how many TDs Diggs got this season? I believe he only has 3, actually. He's leading the league in a lot of categories. He's doing great for the Buffalo Bills. But I believe he only has 3 touchdowns in this for this year. I'll double check that for you, though. Come on, Joe. 2nd and 6, or 2nd and 4, I mean. But yeah, he has four touchdowns on the season. I apologize. 4 touchdowns on the season. Stretch play to the left. Singletary able to get back to the line of scrimmage, but not much else. So it's going to bring up a 3rd and 4 for the Buffalo Bills at the Charger 22-yard line. Would love to get a touchdown on this drive. Second half is Josh's half, says Jay Boogie. I don't know. The Bills in the third quarter sometimes have a tough time. But Bills will have it 3rd and 4. Shotgun formation. 2 wide receivers top of the screen. 1 to the bottom for Josh Allen and the Bills. Pass is completed to Diggs over the middle. Gets inside the 15. That's Diggs' 4th catch on this drive. So if anyone was upset about Diggs' lack of production in the first half, well, he's doing a lot better on this drive. Picking up a first down. Getting inside the 15 to the 14-yard line. A good drive by the Buffalo Bills to start off this third quarter. Now we need to put 6 on the board to make sure that we keep it that way. Again, I think there is a flag down. Seems like a late flag maybe, but there is a flag down. Today we break third quarter course, says Jay Boogie. I hope so. 12 men on the field on defense. That penalty's declined. Okay, good job. So Diggs gets the reception. So 4 receptions for Diggs on the day. They can't stop us even when they have 12 men on the field, guys. That's close. But he didn't get off in time. Did not get off in time. So it's going to be 1st and 10 Buffalo inside the red zone at the 14. Darnold throws an interception, says Anthony John. Doesn't look good for the Jets, does it? It doesn't look good for the Jets, but that could be expected. Single back set as Allen is under center. You have McKenzie going to the bottom of the screen. They do the jet sweep with McKenzie. McKenzie is unable to break free of a tackle. He actually gets tackled for a 1-yard loss on the play. The Chargers had that one red. So it's going to be 2nd and 11 for the Buffalo Bills. Less than 10 minutes to go now. Again, a good 5-minute drive so far by the Buffalo Bills. We have a 2nd and 11 here from the 16-yard line. Allen in shotgun formation, a running back to his right. 2 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen, 1 to the top. Knox goes out for pass as well. Allen moving to the right, looking. He's going to run inside the 10, gets to about the 8-yard line before he's out of bounds. Going to make it 3rd and manageable for the Buffalo Bills. Again, 9:31 now to go in the 3rd quarter. They need to use McKenzie for other things. No surprise there. When McKenzie goes in motion for those jet sweeps, you know that they're at least faking it to him. There's another flag down. This one in the position of where it would be defensive holding. Face mask on the defense, and it's going to be half distance to the goal, and that's going to be a 1st down. That's Tillery with his 2nd penalty of the game. I guess probably more like illegal hands to the face. Either way, it would have been half distance to the goal. Yeah, we might play San Fran in Arizona. That's a good point. San Fran does not have a home right now, so hopefully we get one before next week. 1st and goal for the Buffalo Bills after that face mask penalty at the 3.5-yard line. Allen under center. You got 2 wide receivers to the top of the screen, 1 to the bottom. Single set back for the Buffalo Bills. Fakes the handoff, looking for Diggs. That pass is deflected and incomplete. Number 59 for the Chargers got his hands up and was able to get his hands on it. It's Vigil with the deflection on the play. Vigil, sorry, did I mispronounce it? Allen needs to get the ball up a little bit higher, but there was good coverage on Diggs too. How did I know what so fast? 12th play of the drive, shotgun formation, 2nd and goal. 2 wide receivers top of the screen, 1 to the bottom. Fakes the handoff to Moss. Allen trying to get to the outside. He does. Stretches for the end zone, hits the pylon. Touchdown, Josh Allen. There's a late flag down. They might get Josh Allen for taunting here, actually. There's a late flag, but it's after the touchdown. So the touchdown will stand. Yep, that's a touchdown. He's in the end zone, so we'll see what the flag is. But the flag is definitely late. Definitely probably going to be a taunting penalty on offense, number 17. Yep, that's what they're calling. First drive of the 3rd quarter. Yeah, it was a great drive. Beautiful drive. 9:02 to go in the 3rd quarter, so about a 6-minute drive there. Josh Allen gets into the end zone. Josh Allen normally spins the ball after a touchdown. This time he does it in the face of a Chargers player. 12-play drive takes about 6 minutes, so a great first drive by the Buffalo Bills. Tyler Bass coming in for the extra point. Bills up 23-6. Extra points up, and the extra point is good. So 9:02 to go here in the 3rd quarter. The Buffalo Bills find themselves up 24-6. All right, Juan. So Sideway did the taunt. So as he lunges into the end zone, he drops the ball. He hits the pylon. They go out of bounds. As they're rolling out of bounds, the ball is off to the side. He picks up the ball, and he does his normal spin. However, when he spins it, he's looking straight at the Chargers player, and it's right in front of him, right in front of the Chargers player. The ref viewed that as unsportsmanlike, and that's what they called. So the Chargers do get the penalty there, but the Bills get the touchdown. So I know Allen's probably going to be upset about that at the end of the game. But right now it's 24-6 Buffalo, 9:02 to go in the 3rd quarter. Great first opening drive by the Buffalo Bills. Some scores from around the league. The Falcons at halftime up 16-3 on the Raiders. The Giants up 13-10 over the Bengals. Titans up 35-14 over the Colts. The Browns up 20-19 over the Jacksonville Jaguars. The Panthers up 21-10 over the Minnesota Vikings. Arizona and New England are tied 10-10. The Dolphins up 13-3 on the New York Jets. So those are some scores from around the league. Again, the Bills up 24-6 here in the third quarter. Weird. Right. Yeah, it's crushing. I've seen worse taunting. Yeah, I have. I've seen worse, and you know, it's no different than if you want to call it a weak flag, that's fine, but it's no weaker than what the Chargers got called with the roughing the passer penalty earlier in this game. So yeah, I think it was a weak flag, but at the same time, we've seen less called, so I'm not going to be that upset about it. Bills up 24-6. Tyler Bass can still kick the butt out of the ball, so he's going to kick it a long way. Now you just let Tyler Bass kick it as far as he wants to. Wasn't this the same score when we played Arizona 2 weeks ago? LOL, scary. I thought that game was back and forth. I think you're right, though. I think in the first half we had a nice lead going into halftime, and that's kind of the difference. Though that game was going into halftime when we were up. But no, in that game we were up 16-9 at halftime. 16-9 at halftime, and then we scored a touchdown. So it would have been 23-9. The score would have been 23-9 in that Chargers game in the third quarter. Yep, everyone's coming in saying 23-9. See, you guys got me. You got me. Chargers get the kickoff at about the 29. We get to about the 32, 33-yard line. So not that big of a penalty. I mean, if they would have started with the ball at the 25, let's say, and then they get at the 32 instead. So, okay, we'll have to take that. 9:02 to go here in the third quarter. Bills up 24-6. Not much going on down, Joseph. Glad you joined me from North Carolina. Again, guys, if you haven't, let me know where you're tuning in from. Let me know. I am Danny. Come by to say hi. I appreciate that. But yeah, just let me know in the comment section where you're watching from. If Josh could only use the third leg, who could stop him? Offside formation. Herbert under center. Fakes the handoff. Blitz coming. Pass is lobbed to Henry, it looks like, for a first down. Poyer right there on the tackle. Poyer almost had a chance to intercept that one. Henry's able to bring that one in, and it's going to be a catch about 15 yards and be a first down for the Chargers. Gets to the 46-yard line. First and 10 Chargers. 8:30 to go here in the third quarter. Tucson, Brooklyn, Raleigh, Bronx, New York. A lot of fun. Thanks from Germany. I appreciate that. Neil from Nebraska. Again, guys, thank you so much for joining me on this edition of Billievers Talk. They hand it off on first down, and this one goes for a loss of about 2 yards. Number 94 for the Buffalo Bills. That's going to be Vernon Butler in on the tackle. Good job there. Going about 2nd and 11, 2nd and 12 for the Buffalo Bills. Joe, come visit Alaska. Would love to visit Alaska, actually. When this is all over, we'll talk some more. When the pandemic's all over, we'll definitely have to talk about visiting some places and maybe hanging out with some Bills Mafia. Let's go defenses, Vladimir. Now we need to force some turnovers, says Juan. Shotgun formation for Justin Herbert. 2 wide receivers at the top of the screen, 1 to the bottom. Herbert trying to mix it up at the line of scrimmage. Bills have 6 guys, it looks like, on the line of scrimmage. 5 come in for the blitz. Pass is completed over the middle. Poyer unable to bring Henry down right away. Henry drags Poyer for about another 2 yards. Gonna bring up a 3rd and 2 for the LA Chargers. Again, 24-6, the Bills with a beautiful first drive to start off the third quarter, taking up about 5 minutes and scoring a touchdown. 24-6, 7:13 to go here in the third quarter. Shotgun formation for the Chargers. Looking to pass. Herbert over the middle, and it's incomplete. That one, again, intended for Allen. Coverage on the play by both Johnson and Edmonds. It's going to be a 4th down and a long one for the Chargers. You have to think at this point in the game, 7:06 to go in the third quarter, they might consider going for it. Austria, again, thank you guys so much for joining us, Randy. I appreciate that. Shotgun formation on this 4th, and I'm calling it 2, even though the screen says 1. 4th and 2, shotgun formation. He does have a running back to his right. Bills send a pressure. Pass is thrown in the air. And that is complete, says the official inbounds. That's Williams with the reception. Trey White with great coverage on the play. Monk Steele says Ephrata. Bills fan Hershey, PA over here. Yeah, Ephrata, PA. I know there's some in Ephrata. I'm in Lancaster. Herbert is playing with fire. First down for the Chargers after they pick up that fourth down. And that's a huge run play by the Chargers inside the 10-yard line. About a 20-yard run there by number 27 of the Chargers. The Bills had a wide open hole, and Kelly took advantage. Keenan Allen with a huge block on the play, and Kelly takes it down the right side to bring up a 1st and goal at the 8. Another handoff to Kelly. This one goes for -2 yards as the Bills defense is right there this time. That's Ed Oliver on the tackle. So everyone was talking about Ed Oliver viewing from Arizona for the first time. Thanks for the play-by-play. Hey, Ryan, thank you for joining me. I have some family in Arizona. Are you from closer to Tucson or from what part of Arizona are you from? Second and goal from the 10-yard line. Shotgun formation, 2 wide receivers, top of the screen, 1 to the bottom. Looking to throw over the middle. Incomplete, intended for Eckler. That was A.J. Klein on the coverage. Bend, but do not break. Peter says he's from Florida. Again, thank you for wherever you're joining me from. I really do appreciate it. Some from Germany, Austria, all over the States. In my work truck in Palm Beach, says Nikolai. Well, enjoy the weather. Enjoy the weather. 24-6, 5:39 to go here in the third quarter. Chargers have the ball, 3rd and goal. Birmingham, Alabama. Thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it. 3 wide receivers top of the screen, 2 Herbert's left, 2 to the bottom. Herbert in shotgun, alone in the backfield. Bills send 4. Out route to Eckler. He's trying to get in, and he does not get in. So it's going to be 4th and goal from the 1. 4th and goal from the 1. I think the Chargers will try to go for it here. Eckler able to get to the 1-yard line before he's gang tackled. It looks like it's Klein and others who help on the tackle. He's short. He is short. Beaverton, Alabama. Should have never been that close, says Dragon Wolf. 61 is eligible, so remember that. 61 is eligible. So they have I formation on 4th and 1. Herbert under center, hands the ball off to Eckler. Eckler jumps over everybody. Nope, that's Kelly who jumps over everybody, and he is in the end zone. So that's a touchdown for the LA Chargers, making this one 24-12. 4:51 to go here in the third quarter. The Chargers are not going away, and they're now up 24, or they're trailing 24-12. Let's see if they decide to go for 2 or just kick the extra point. Remember, the Chargers missed an extra point earlier. You're thinking I'm inside your house. Well, then can you watch my son while I go after the game? I'm okay with that. Looks like they're going to go for a 2-point conversion. Two-point conversion, shotgun formation for Herbert. 3 wide receivers top of the screen. Looks like Williams now going in motion to the bottom. So now you have Henry and Williams both at the bottom of the screen. You have 2 wide receivers at the top of the screen. Corner of the end zone, Allen got it. Touchdown, got it. Touchdown, or 2-point conversion is good. Teron Johnson on the coverage there. And it's now 24-14, the Bills over the Chargers. Chargers come right back and score a touchdown. Dragon Wolf is not happy about the touchdown and 2-point conversion by the Chargers. However, we are still up 10. The game is now 24-14 late in the third quarter. Let's go over some scores from around the league. Again, the Bills still find themselves up by 10 over the LA Chargers. Getting the ball back. Atlanta up 16-3 over the Raiders. Again, upset happening there in Atlanta. We can't have anything easy, says Dragon Wolf. Well, in the NFL, 10 points to me is easy, to be honest with you. Giants up 13-10 over the Bengals. You got the Titans still cruising over the Colts, 35-14. Browns up 20-19 over the Jaguars. The Panthers up 21-10 over the Vikings. The Patriots have the ball in the red zone, tied with the Cardinals 10-10. And the Dolphins still up 13-10 over the New York Jets. Anyone, Ma? Anyone? I don't care. Not that scared, says Naz Knight. Well, again, I mean, that's a good drive by the Chargers. Let's not take anything away from that drive. Mostly on that big run by Kelly. Got him down there. Again, Kelly with a big run on that drive, really setting up everything. Josh Kelly, the rookie out of UCLA. I actually loved Josh Kelly in the draft. Might have wanted him over Zach Moss, to be honest with you, before the draft started. But I love me some Zach Moss. Want to see him get more active here in the second half. Let's see the Buffalo Bills put another good drive together. Again, Bills up by 10, 24-14. Pretty much a solid game as far as mistakes go. No mistakes by either team. You do have you have an unsportsmanlike by Josh Allen for taunting, and then you have roughing the passer penalty on the Chargers. They had a big pass interference call earlier as well. But other than that, I think that both teams have done a pretty good job. No turnovers so far in this game, which would go a long way in possibly determining the outcome in a 10-point game if someone turns the ball over. So hopefully there are no turnovers by the Bills in this one. Again, after that drive, the last thing you want to do is give the Chargers a more momentum. But the Bills currently up 24-14. Again, Bills 4-1 at home so far this season. Looking to go 5-1 at home with only 2 home games left. Okay, offense, let's go down and march down and strike back, says Chris Spencer. Again, guys, thank you for tuning in for this game between the Buffalo Bills and the LA Chargers. If you're new to this channel, guys, hit that subscribe button. I'll keep you updated on all Buffalo sports, including Buffalo Bills news. And we have giveaways. We do all kinds of fun stuff here, so make sure you hit that subscribe button. Kick is in the air. Let's see if Andre Roberts will have a chance to return it. He will, about the 3-yard line. Goes to the 20, 25, 30. And about the 32, 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds. So another good return there by Andre Roberts. So decent field position for the Buffalo Bills. And they look to get things going, almost scoring the third quarter. Come on, Jim Tripp says, we need to get going in the third quarter. Because it looks so bad at stopping 2-point conversions. I hate it, says Scott Blakely. When you look at a team like the Steelers, when we're talking about playoff time, they're going to take note to that. The Steelers have been aggressive in the past, going for 2-point conversions. So you do have to think that good teams will take notice to that, and they might use that to their advantage come meaningful football games. Allen under center, single set back, 2 wide receivers at the top of the screen. Lee Smith goes in motion to the top. They do fake the handoff and then throws it to the other side. That one's caught by Beasley. Beasley goes back to the middle of the field, gets a first down. So a 10-yard completion to Cole Beasley on first down. So get Cole Beasley some receptions as well here. Again, we saw 4 completions to Diggs on that last drive. Get Beasley going as well. That would be all right. 24-14, 4 minutes and 10 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Shotgun formation for Josh Allen on 1st and 10. Hands it off to Zach Moss. Moss gets about 2 yards, maybe 1.5 yards on that one. So it's going to be 2nd and 9 for the Buffalo Bills. 3:54 to go here in the third quarter. We live in downtown Phoenix, grew up in Tempe, and have family in Tucson as well. I have family that lives in Sierra Vista, down towards the southern part of the state. So I visited there a few times. I've never been out. I mean, I go, when we fly in, we go through the Tucson airport and then go that way, but I've never been to Phoenix or anything like that. Shotgun formation, fakes the handoff. Diggs with another completion, this time getting inside Chargers. So it's going to be 3rd and short for the Buffalo Bills. Jim says, I'm in Dove Mountain. They actually mark it right at the 50-yard line. West Texas in the house. I appreciate that. 3rd and 3 for the Buffalo Bills. 5 receptions now for Diggs for 28 yards on the day. Shotgun formation, 4 wide receivers. Allen looking to throw. Allen's going to get sacked from behind. That's Joey Bosa once again, not giving up on the play. That one, Allen just took too much time with the ball. Joey Bosa with his third sack of the day. Allen needs to be able to get rid of the ball quicker. He knows Joey Bosa is coming. I don't know what Allen was waiting for it to develop. 24-14 here. Bills up on the Chargers. Bills are going to have to punt the ball away. Again, 3 sacks on the day for Joey Bosa now. Jorge guy's having a pretty good day so far. Another good punt. This time the special teams get down there. It is going to be a touchback. It's going to be a touchback. So we'd like to see a better punt there, give his special teams a chance. The Chargers are going to start with this ball, 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line. Vladimir, I don't know at this point if you can, like, Joey Bosa is just a beast athlete, and sometimes the defense is better. We do not have an offensive lineman who is of the capacity of a Joey Bosa. And you know what? Joey Bosa is one of the best defensive ends in the game. So, you know, I would love to say we have a shutdown offensive lineman. We don't, and we knew that coming into this game. We knew Joey Bosa could be a problem, and he's becoming a problem. Again, 3 sacks on the day, 4 tackles for a loss. I mean, he's just becoming a problem for this Buffalo Bills offense. Scores from around the league. Again, the Bills up on the Chargers, 24-14, 2 minutes to go in the third quarter there. That was on Allen. Yeah, that was on Allen. He needs to do something. The Falcons, again, up 16-3 on the Raiders. Again, possible upset in the making there. You got the Giants up on the Chargers 13-10. You got the Titans up on the Colts 35-14. The Browns in the red zone up 20-19 over the Jacksonville Jaguars. You got the Panthers up 21-10 over the Vikings. You got the Patriots up 17-10 over the Cardinals. And the Dolphins still up 13-3 over the New York Jets. Jets driving into Miami territory, however. So be interesting to see what will happen. Is this Trent Murphy's last year in Buffalo? Yes, it is. It is Trent Murphy's last year in Buffalo. I don't see us re-signing him. In fact, the fact he is inactive today, a healthy scratch, shows me a lot about what the Buffalo Bills' plans are for Trent Murphy here in the future. We need a big play on defense. Bosa is smacking us around, that taking over the game. He is. He absolutely is. Why don't they look for Beasley on 3rd and short? Well, we can't always look for the same player, and it's very possible that he was jammed up at the line and was unable to get off the line. I don't know what Josh Allen was signaling with his hands for someone to get open. I don't know who he was signaling to, but you just don't have time to do that. Joey Bosa, as we've made perfectly clear, is taking over this game on defense for the Chargers. And so we need to make sure that our defense steps up as well, or else this game could go the other way in a hurry. Right now, the Bills up 24-14, up by 10 late in the third quarter. At the start of the season, I made a bet, Josh Allen over 9 rushing TDs. Well, as the season has gone on, we've seen Josh Allen run the ball less and less. He has one rushing touchdown in this game, but I think he has 4 for the season, maybe 5 for the season. So I'm not sure if he's going to get 9, that's for sure. But he's definitely always a threat with his legs. And all you need is a 2-touchdown game, and he's right back on track. Pass over the middle on 1st down is completed. This one to Mike Williams. That's the second time Mike Williams has lost his helmet. That's going to be for about 12 yards and a 1st down. Every time a player loses his helmet, I'm worried that there might be helmet contact. There wasn't. Trey White playing off on Williams on that play. Mike Williams just needs to have his helmet on stronger. I mean, you don't want your helmet coming off in the middle of a play. Sorry, you just don't. 2 wide receivers top of the screen. Hand the ball off on 1st and 10. Eckler trying to make some room, get some yards, gets about 2, maybe 3 on the play for Poyer, brings him down. Going to be 2nd and 7 for the Chargers. A minute 30 to go here in the third quarter. $1:20 to go. Shotgun formation. 3 wide receivers to the top of the screen for the Chargers. We have Eckler in to Herbert's right. Looking to throw on 2nd and 7. Pressure coming over the middle. Pass is completed to Allen, and there's going to be a flag on Poyer for a late hit or hit on a defenseless receiver. So that's going to be a 1st down, and that's going to be well inside Buffalo Bills territory after they put the 15 up on the penalty. We are up by 10. Calm down. Well, they're already in field goal range. Good catch there by Allen. Unnecessary roughness on Jordan Poyer. I don't know if I agree with that, but ball is placed at the 34-yard line. 1:06 going in the third quarter. Chargers have the ball in Bills territory, down by 10. Keenan Allen, 4 receptions on the day for 41 yards. Shotgun formation for Herbert. Blitz coming for the Bills. Blitz does get there. There is a flag down. Was that ball tipped? If that ball wasn't tipped down the line, it's going to be pass interference on Tremaine Edmonds. Yeah, the ball was deflected, so it's going to be second down. What's happening, Team 7A? The Chargers have the ball inside Buffalo Bills territory. The Bills up 24-14. Addison gets his hand on the ball, and that's going to mean that there's no pass interference on Edmonds. So good job by Addison getting his hand on the ball. 44 seconds to go in the third quarter. Chargers have the ball at the Buffalo Bills 34-yard line. We got 2nd and 10 here. Chargers trailing 24-14. Herbert, 21 of 36 on the day for 189 yards. Shotgun formation, 4 wide receivers set, 2 to the top, 2 to the bottom. Bills sending pressure. Herbert able to get away from it. Rolls to his right. And that's going to be 9 yards for Mo Williams. Trey White's complaining about a push-off that's not being called. And it's going to be 3rd and 1 for the Chargers. Third and 1 at the 25-yard line. Herbert under center. Single back set. 2 wide receivers top of the screen, 1 to the bottom. Bills showing blitz. They send the house, and there's not room for a first down. They actually lose about half a yard on the play. So it's going to be 4th and about a yard. So it's going to be interesting. That's the end of the third quarter with the Bills up 24-14. Again, both teams scoring a touchdown on that in that quarter. The Chargers getting the 2-point conversion, 24-14 as we enter the fourth quarter. Chargers with a big decision on their hands, a 4th and 1 at the Bills' 25-yard line. I mean, if they go for it and miss, that's you taking points off the board, right? If you kick the field goal, if you make it, then you're only down by 1 score. So huge thoughts here. I mean, again, you know the Chargers field goal kicker did miss the extra point earlier, so how much can you rely on him to kick a 43-yard field goal? I don't know. That's things Anthony Lynn will have to decide. And then 2 weeks to go for it. Well, they did go for a 4th and 1 in the third quarter. So I'm not going to say Anthony Lynn won't make that decision to go for it here. Bills up 24-14 as we enter the fourth quarter. Scores from around the league, and probably the biggest upset of the day. The Atlanta Falcons up 23-3 over the Raiders. The Falcons 3-7 on the season. The Raiders sitting at 6-4, coming off a tough loss against the Chargers. This would put them on the outside looking in when it comes to a playoff race. If they lose this one, Atlanta up 23-3 currently at the moment. The Giants up 16-10 over the Cincinnati Bengals. Again, Bengals have Allen as their quarterback with Joe Burrow being out, trailing the Giants 16-10. The Titans still up 35-14 over the Colts. The Jaguars are now trailing the Browns 27-19, a touchdown by the Cleveland Browns in the fourth quarter. Nick Chubb, a 1-yard touchdown run. That game's early in the fourth quarter with the score 27-19. The Vikings in the red zone trailing the Panthers 21-10 late in the third there. The Patriots up 17-10 over the Cardinals at the end of the third in that game, and the Dolphins still 13-3 over the Jets late in the third in that game. So Jets have the ball, it looks like, maybe looking to score here, but down 13-3 late in that one. Another disgusting third quarter. Well, we did score 7 points in that one. We had 2 drives. We scored 7 points on the first drive, and then we went 3 and out on the next drive, or maybe even we got 1 first down. So I don't know how much more you like. I know we want to score on every possession, but when you score on 50% of your possessions in the quarter, you can't be too upset about that. Again, 7 points in the third quarter is much better than we used to do. Earlier in this season, we were averaging, I think, 3 points. So not too shabby for the Buffalo Bills to only score on 1 possession. I'll take it as long as the Bills stay up here. It looks like the Chargers are going for a pistol formation for Herbert. First time we've seen the Chargers in pistol all day. They're going to run for it, and they're not going to get it. They're not going to even get close. Bills defense stepping up. They lost a yard on the play, and the Bills defense steps up to start off the fourth quarter, and the Bills are going to get the ball first down with a new set. Again, you take points off the board when you do that. You take potential points off the board. You find yourself still down 2 scores now here in the fourth quarter. Buffalo Bills, they could score again here, really put this game close to out of contention if they score on this drive. They score touchdown this drive, you're talking about a 17-point game in the fourth quarter. Great third quarter, says Jim Tripp. Way to start the fourth quarter by stopping them on fourth down. That's a great way to start the fourth quarter. Poor decision by the Chargers. Maybe a poor play call, but you do have to question the going for it. Who knows? But Bills get the ball first and 10 at the 26. I would have kicked the field goal. I would have went down 1 score. That's just me, or at least attempted to go down 1 score. But I don't know. I know their field goal kicker has missed 3 kicks this season. Singletary on first down gets 10, gets 11 yards before he's gang tackled by a few Chargers players. And that's a first down run by Devin Singletary of 11 yards. It's going to be first and 10 for the Buffalo Bills. Get Singletary going, man. Get Singletary going. Get Moss going. I love this running attack, guys. I know a lot of people are underestimating the Buffalo Bills running attack, but if you look at the numbers today by Singletary, if you look at the numbers against the New England Patriots, they have put up numbers. 8 rushes on a day for Singletary, over 50 yards. Again, you'll take that every single time. 8 carries for 54 yards. You have to be happy about that. Shotgun formation again for the Buffalo Bills. Another run, Devin Singletary. Singletary gets past the 45. He did fumble the ball. He fumbles the ball, and the Chargers recover it. So as soon as I start talking good about Devin Singletary, of course, something bad happens. And we talk about the turnovers in this game, and there's a fumble by Devin Singletary. Again, the only way the Chargers get back in this, there's no way that's not a fumble. He's standing straight up when he loses the ball, and the Chargers recover. So just like that, again, the Chargers get a break here. Singletary on the fumble, running the ball well, right? 9 carries for over 60 yards in this game. But he's unable to hold on to the ball there, and he loses it, and the Chargers recover, and the Chargers get the first turnover of the game. So we hit commercial break here. Again, the Chargers catch a break down by 10, but they get the ball back inside Buffalo Bills territory around the 40-yard line, 48-yard line. The Chargers will have the ball first and 10. So a bad turnover by the Buffalo Bills makes that defense go right back out there. Buffalo Bills fumble, Chargers recover. I guess Moss will be on the field the rest of the way. Possibly this is why we can't have nice things, says Jagan Wolf. The Raiders still trailing the Falcons 23-3. They do have the ball in the red zone, however, trying to come back. That game's still midway through the third quarter, so there's still time in that one. Giants have the ball down or up 16-10 over the Bengals. The Titans still up 35-14 over the Colts. The Browns still up 27-19 over the Jaguars. Jaguars have the ball 4th and 7 at midfield. The Vikings trailing 21-10. They still have the ball in the red zone, however, looking to score at the beginning of the fourth quarter there. The Cardinals have the ball trailing the Patriots 17-10. Dolphins have the ball in position to score potentially. We did see them miss a field goal to end the first half. To start the fourth quarter, though, they have the ball 3rd and 16 at the Dolphins' 32-yard line. So you're talking about a 48-yard field goal from there. So maybe they could kick a field goal and make it a 1-possession game, or maybe they can pick up 3rd and 16. We'll see. But the Bills up here 24-14. The Bills did fumble the ball. The Chargers get it close to midfield. Again, you can't fumble. Absolutely cannot fumble. Last night, you're right. You can't fumble in that position, especially in the fourth quarter. Can't get a break. So Stefan, again, we created, we give Chargers the credit for forcing the turnover, but man, you got to hold on to that ball. Devin Singletary. And that's a fumble lost for the Buffalo Bills. You talk about Devin Singletary again. I was just talking him up. 9 carries, 63 yards. You love the 7 yards per carry average, but that one fumble might be a huge momentum shift, and it might end up costing us the game. This might be the momentum that the Chargers need to get going on offense, and potentially, he's definitely holding that ball loose. And the Chargers have the ball 1st and 10 at the Bills' 46-yard line. So 14:06 to go in the game. Chargers down by 10, but they get a break on the first turnover. Running back delay to Eckler. Eckler can run to the outside, gets a first down, gets more inside the 35-yard line before Poyer is there to take him down. So they get the ball at about the 33-yard line. So one play, and you already find yourself in field goal range. So big play there by Eckler. And again, the wheels maybe starting to come off here in Buffalo. Hopefully this drive, however it ends, the Bills can answer and hopefully put this game away. But 24-14, the Bills over the Chargers, 13.5 minutes to go in the game. Austin Eckler over 100 all-purpose yards, 60 receiving, 40 rushing. Under center, they try a screen, and this one's seen, but he misses the tackle, and Eckler's able to get away. We have him in the backfield. Who missed that tackle? I want to see who misses that tackle. Gotta wrap up. Misses that tackle. Now, it's only a 4-yard gain, so good job by the back end of the defense to get there. But you got to make that tackle in the backfield. Shotgun formation again for the Chargers. 2 wide receivers at the top of the screen. You do have Eckler to Herbert's left. Now Eckler goes behind Herbert as Herbert goes under center. On 2nd and 6, they do hand the ball off to Eckler. Eckler trying to break outside. This time, A.J. Klein and Poyer in on the tackle. It's going to be about a 2-yard loss for Eckler, and it's going to be 3rd and 8 for the Chargers. They're going to score, guys, and we'll answer why you say that's what Josh does, man. I don't know. We saw Josh respond to being down against Arizona 2 weeks ago, and then just have Kyler Murray bring them back. So we'll see what happens. 3rd and 8 for the Chargers. Shotgun formation. 3 wide receivers, 2 to the top of the screen. That's going to be Herbert's right. 1 to the bottom. Bills send pressure. White coming around the edge. Does not get there. It's incomplete. Out of bounds. Good job by Levi Wallace forcing Mo Williams. There's going to be Trey White is going to be called for roughing the passer, saying that he went low. Wow. Roughing the passer. That's going to be a low hit on the QB. I don't know. Again, they're calling on Ed Oliver, though. They're saying Ed Oliver hit him up high after he was hit low. Maybe a helmet. I didn't see what Ed Oliver did there. But going to keep the drive alive for the Chargers. Going to keep the drive alive for the Chargers for sure. Wow. Levi Wallace is also down on the play. He's to 1 knee. The score right now is 24-14. The Chargers trailing the Buffalo Bills. The Chargers have the ball inside Buffalo Bills territory, well in field goal range at this point after the penalty. 11:58 to go in the 4th quarter. Chargers got a break on a fumble by Devin Singletary. Wallace is able to walk off. The Chargers are going to be in the Buffalo Bills red zone, or in the red zone at the 16-yard line. So we hit commercial break. Bills up 24-14, but the Chargers getting ready to close that gap. Again, guys, thank you for joining me on Believers Talk for this game between the Chargers and the Buffalo Bills. If you haven't already hit that thumbs up button, be sure to do that. Really would appreciate it. Again, getting close to 100, so let's get me to 100. Refs always have to put their nose where it doesn't belong. Well, I didn't actually see what Ed Oliver did because I was so busy looking at what Trey White did that I didn't see Ed Oliver over the top. So I don't know if he hit him in the helmet. I'm not sure. So I'm not sure if that was a good call or not. But it's hard for Ed Oliver when Ed Oliver is facing up Herbert or getting ready to hit Herbert, and then he all of a sudden gets knocked down because Oliver doesn't know where Trey White is. So all of a sudden Herbert goes down to a knee, and then I don't know where his helmet hit or anything like that. I don't know if it was helmet, but it was high, says Peter. Yeah, I knew it was high, but I'm not sure where it was. So 24-14, 12:06 to go in the 4th quarter, or less than 12 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. They'll have the ball first and 10 at the Buffalo Bills 16-yard line. The Raiders did not score. There's a TV timeout. So it's 23-6 Atlanta over the Raiders still. You got the Giants up 16-10 over the Bengals. The Titans still up 38-14 over the Colts. That game is pretty much over as that one's getting close to the end of the 3rd quarter. The Browns still up 27-19 over the Jaguars. The Panthers 21-13 over the Vikings. The Cardinals in the red zone trailing the Patriots 17-10. And the Jets still trailing 13-3 against the Miami Dolphins. So no scoring in the second half so far in that one, as the Dolphins up 13-3. Here we have the Bills up by 10. They need to keep them out of the end zone, says Spin. Absolutely. It's a BS call. No one will change my mind, says Dragon Wolf. Again, I haven't seen what happens. So again, I was worried about the low hit before the high hit. So I was watching what Trey White did. I did not see what Ed Oliver did. We're beating ourselves. So Stefan, well, with the fumble, with the penalties, yeah, right now we are definitely beating ourselves. That would have been then Levi Wallace is forcing Mo Williams out of bounds, would have brought up a 4th down. Instead, we have a 1st and 10 at the Buffalo Bills 16-yard line. 2 trips in the red zone today for the Chargers, both ending in touchdowns. Herbert under center. And it looks like we jumped off sides. Ed Oliver with another penalty. Trying to make up for his last one, causes another one. Can we have a game where we don't need blood pressure pills? Probably not. Probably not, Scott. So now they're going to have the ball 1st and 5 from the 11-yard line. Ed Oliver with 2 mistakes. Again, whether you agree with the roughing the passer penalty or not, I don't know. Again, I didn't see Oliver on that play. But now Oliver with another penalty. That's the 6th penalty of the day for the Buffalo Bills. And so it's going to be 1st and 5 from the 11-yard line. Chargers looking to score, make this a 1-possession game. Handoff. This one is to Eckler. Gets inside the 10. Gets about 3 yards before he stopped. You can bring up a 2nd and 2 for the Chargers. Bills have allowed the most points in the second half this season. Bills have allowed 167 points in the second half this season. Another handoff to Eckler. Eckler's going to be close to a 1st down. Edmonds came in, try to make sure he was short of that 1st down marker. Depends where they mark the ball. They're actually giving him the 1st down, so it's going to be 1st and goal for the Chargers. 11 minutes and 15 seconds to go here in the 4th quarter. Bills up 24-14. Peter says this season is cutting years off all of our lives. 1st and goal at the 6. Kelly is now in instead of Eckler. Pistol formation. Kelly behind Herbert. Henry goes in motion. Looks like it's going to be an option play. They give it to Kelly. Kelly, great job by Klein. A 2-yard loss on the play, and it's going to bring up a 2nd down. Now they're saying it's 4th down, so someone's wrong here. Now they're saying it's 4th down. On the screen, it said they gave him the 1st down, but apparently they didn't. So now it's 4th and 3. I apologize. So the graphic was wrong, saying that they had the 1st and goal. It was 3rd and 1, and the Bills forced a 2-yard loss. So now it's 4th and 3. And again, it looks like the Chargers are going to go for it. Don't know if I agree with that. It looks like everyone's confused. It looks like everyone's confused. It looks like Anthony Lynn's confused as far he thought it was 1st down too. He thought it was a 1st down too. That's what happened. Anthony Lynn thought that was 1st down. So the Chargers called timeout because they were confused, which might come in handy later for the Bills as far as them not having a full complement of timeouts if they try to come back in this one. And it's going to be 4th and 3. And they bring the field goal unit on. That's the NFL in 2020 for you. Edmonds stood him up in front of the line. I thought so too. I was surprised when the graphic said 1st and goal so easily. I thought it was close. 4th and 3. They're kicking a 28-yard field goal attempt. Snap is good. The hold is good. Kicks in the air, and the kick is good. So with 10:16 to go here in the 4th quarter, the Chargers make it a 7-point game. Buffalo 24, Chargers 17, 10:16 to go. So, I think Anthony was just confused, which ended up costing their team a timeout. And possibly costing, like maybe on 4th and 1, he has a different play call than a pitch on a pistol formation. But it still makes it one possession game, 24-17 here. Bills getting ready to get the ball back. They never got the first. No, they didn't. They didn't, but the graphics said they did. So I don't know what it looked like on the field, but the graphics said 1st and goal. Anyway, the Falcons still up on the Raiders 23-6. The Giants up on the Bengals 16-10, and the Giants in the red zone with 4 minutes to go in the 4th quarter there. Let's go, Buffalo. Maybe 11 unanswered points. Nuts, says Anthony John. The Tennessee Titans still up 38-14 over the Colts. I was hoping for a closer game there, guys. I'm not going to lie about that one. That game just started in the 4th quarter. The Jaguars still trailing the Browns 27-19. Browns have the ball just outside the red zone. Panthers up 21-13 over the Vikings. Patriots up 17-10 over the Cardinals. Cardinals have the ball in the red zone. Miami has the ball up 13-3 over the Jets. So those are the scores around the league. Again, the Bills here up 24-17 after a made field goal by the Arizona Cardinals. 3rd quarter hangover, says Jim Tripp. Well, again, you can't turn the ball over. I mean, when we turn the ball over in our own side of the ball, you're pretty much guaranteeing them at least a field goal. Defense does a good job, again, forcing them to kick the field goal and keeping the Bills up by 7 points. Jets are literally the worst team in NFL history. I don't know. The Lions a few years ago were pretty bad. The Lions, when they went 0-16, they were pretty bad too. So I don't know if they're the worst team in NFL history, but they're definitely in the bottom 5. Definitely in the bottom 5. We did, Jay Boogie, we did score 7 points in the 3rd quarter. We did score. They just answered with 8 of their own. So, and we are in the 4th quarter now. In the 4th quarter, the Bills up on the Chargers 24-17. Again, that one pretty much set up by the fumble by Devin Singletary. So hopefully the Bills can hold on to that ball, not force any turnovers. Bills still up by 7 here late in this game. So we need to get it together, says Scott Blakely. I would love to see points on this drive, maybe another 5-minute drive like we had to start the 3rd quarter that leads to 7 points. Come on, offense, is Peter. Again, guys, thank you for joining me on this edition of Believers Talk. If you're new, hit that subscribe button. Really would appreciate that. And again, hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. Even if you're a fan of the Chargers, trying to give this, trying to do all games. I try to call them as close down the middle as I can. Chargers kicking the ball off. Andre Alberts is going to have a chance to return. Gets at the 9-yard line, gets to the 20, 25, trying to get to the outside, gets to the corner to the 30, to about the 34-yard line. So another good return by Andre Roberts, and the Bills will start with this ball 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line. Again, guys, thank you for joining me. Talking about the games coming up next. Obviously, on the CBS side of things, you got Chiefs-Bucks. That's going to be the big game. Some other 4 o'clock games, if you don't get the Chiefs-Bucks or you don't like either of those teams, it should be a good game. So we'll see what happens. But you have the Saints and Broncos playing as well. That should be a decent game, except for Denver doesn't have a quarterback. And then you have the Niners playing the Rams, divisional matchup. And then tonight you have the Bears and Packers. Shotgun formation. Looks like it's a free play for Allen and the Bills. Gabe Davis with a huge catch. What a play by Gabe Davis. And what looked like a free play by the Buffalo Bills. Looks like we have a Charger player down now as well. Looks like we had a free play for the Buffalo Bills. And Josh Allen just chucked. It was a free play for the Buffalo Bills. And Allen chucks it up. And we get the ball inside Chargers side of the field is what I'm trying to say. I think it's inside the red zone even. A huge play. No, it's going to be at the 22-yard line. Takes the Bills down to the 22-yard line. Gabe Davis with a great catch there. And yeah, Charger player is down. Big catch by Gabe Davis. 9:58 to go here in the 4th quarter. And we take a commercial break because there is a Charger player down. But wow, what a great play by Allen. Throws it long to Gabriel Davis. And it's a huge pickup for the Buffalo Bills. Let me see if I can see how pass play was. Not showing me yet. Refresh. But big play. Got Moss, says Dragon Wolf. He did. What a play, says Peter. Absolutely was a big play. Good job by Josh Allen recognizing it was a free play and throwing it down the field. Go deep like Jim Kelly. That pats the stats. Let's go. And so Gabe Davis with that catch of 44 yards. is now the leading receiver for the Buffalo Bills. 3 receptions for 79 yards and a touchdown. Stephon Diggs, 5 for 28. Cole Beasley, 2 for 25. Devin Singletary, 3 for 20. No one else has more than 10 yards. Allen with that completion is now 16 for 21 for a $146 and a touchdown. So big play there on first down for the Buffalo Bills after another nice return by Andre Roberts, and the Buffalo Bills have the ball close to the red zone. Steven Tynan says, "Run the rock." Again, that's the big thing about the Buffalo Bills defense, holding the Chargers offense to a field goal after a turnover. Now a field goal makes it a double-digit game again. Field goal makes this a double-digit game again. And Davis or Diggs. Davis was the one with the catch. For 40-plus yards. Davis went up and got it. You know, we're used to seeing Diggs do that. Fins 20-3, says Anthony John. So it looks like the Fins, as expected, will win that game. And if the Buffalo Bills hold on to win this one, the Bills will still be a game up on the Miami Dolphins. With that Week 17 matchup becoming bigger and bigger and bigger as the season wears on. Again, the Dolphins still have some tough games on their schedule too. They still play the Chiefs. I think they still play the Raiders. And then they play us. So it looks like the Dolphins, even though, they're going to be the Jets. Everyone's going to be the Jets. It's okay. But, yeah, they have the Bengals next week, so that should be a win for them. First down at the 22. Allen fumbles the ball, picks it up, fumbles it again. Looks like the Bills have it, though. But now the Chargers are getting up excited. Chargers have the ball. Another fumble, this time by Josh Allen. Come on, guys. That's insane. Joey Bosa with the recovery. Allen fumbled it. Looked like he picked it up, fumbled it again. And now the Chargers have the ball, down by 7 after a big play by the Bills. Big play by the Bills. And it's a fumbled snap. Listen. The Chargers recover. It's a clear recovery by the Chargers on instant replay. Everyone's going to say just fall on the ball. No one was saying just fall on the ball against Dallas last year, were they? 2 fumbles, one by Singletary, now 1 by Allen. Although, like I said, it was a bad snap, so it's going to go against Allen. But 2 turnovers in the last 3 plays for the Buffalo Bills. Keep this team in it. Got to keep this team in it. That's insane. Absolutely insane. I was gone for 2 minutes, says Trandy. Yeah. So now the Chargers start with the ball. Fake the handoff. Blitz coming. Gets to him, but he's able to get to Henry first. Henry gets forced out of bounds by Johnson after about a 6-yard gain. 9:40 to go now in this one. Buffalo up 24-17. Yeah, everyone's going to say just jump on the ball. Just fall on it. No, you don't fall on it. In Dallas, no one's saying, hey, just fall on it. That's Josh Allen's MO. He's always going to try and make a play. We just want to lose this Dragon Wolf. It's going to be tough. Was the play a designed run? No, it was a bad snap. I have no idea. And so it was a bad snap and a scramble for the ball. So 142 watching. Again, I appreciate it. Under center, Herbert fakes the handoff again. Blitz coming again from Buffalo. Herbert creating time, throws it over Eckler's head. Dangerous throw, throwing across your body to the other side of the field. And it's going to bring up a 3rd and 5. King Cam says, only being ourselves. 3rd and 5, 9:13 to go here in this one. Bills up 24-17. Chargers have the ball. Defense needs to step up again. Defense just needs to step up again. Come on, D. One more, says King Cam. One more. Shotgun formation. Herbert alone. If Eckler going in motion to the top of the screen, 2 wide receivers, 2 Herbert's right, 3 to his left. Looking to throw, and he's going to fumble the ball. He fumbled the ball. Looks like he got it back, but it's going to be 4th down. Going to be 4th down. Big sack by the Buffalo Bills defense. Looks like it was Ed Oliver who got the sack. And the Chargers are going to be forced to punt here. Ed Oliver with the forced fumble. And Herbert luckily bounces back into Herbert's hand, or else this would have definitely changed the game. So it's going to be 4th and 12. 8:30 to go here in the fourth quarter. Bills will get the ball back, up 24-17. Great D, though. Absolutely great defense. Punts in the air. Roberts is going to have a chance to return this one. Makes the first tackler miss. Tries to bust it outside. Unable to do so. Gets to the 30-yard line. So Roberts doesn't get much of a return, but the Bills will have the ball 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. My dogs would play better offense. Yeah, but listen, if you have an issue with this defense right now, there's no reason to. This defense is playing really well. Defense has kept us in the lead in this game. The offense has made plenty of mistakes, but we're still up 24-14, 8-14, or 24-17, 8-14 to go. Joey Bosa now with 5 QB hits, 3 sacks, and a fumble recovery on this day. He's having a huge day. You think you would put Ryan back in there to chip at him a little bit maybe. But here we go, 8:14 to go. Bills need to hold on to the ball, score on this drive. Allen back to pass, throws it on 1st down. This one caught by Diggs. Gets about 2 yards on the play, so it's going to be 2nd and 8 for the Buffalo Bills. 8 minutes to go. Diggs with his 6th catch of the day. Man, Bosa would look good in the Bills uniform. I would love to see Joe Bosa in the Bills uniform. We don't have that kind of money, though. Allen, 17 for 22, a $148 and a touchdown. Again, Diggs 6 catches for 30 yards. So they've done a good job making sure Diggs does not beat them deep. Allen hands the ball off to Zach Moss. Zach Moss up the middle to 35, gets a 1st down, carrying some Chargers players with him. And it's going to be a 1st down for the Buffalo Bills as he gets the ball to the 40-yard line. So 1st and 10, Buffalo, 7:20 to go now in the fourth quarter. Bills still up 24-17. 6 rushes for Zach Moss for 25 yards. Again, don't know why we're not running the ball more. 120 rushing yards for the Buffalo Bills. Pretty good, if you ask me. 120 yards, I'll take that here. Obviously, we're going to run the ball a few more times to run out the clock maybe and hopefully score on this possession. 7 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Bills up by 7. They have the ball 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line. Stretch play to Moss. Moss trying to break outside. This time Joey Bosa takes him down for a 2-yard loss. You just can't get around Joey Bosa having a big game today. So if we can still win this game after a big game by Joey Bosa, Joey Bosa has really kept this Chargers team in this game and really has messed with this offense all game long. How about, I think that's his 6th tackle for a loss, 3 sacks. It's just unreal what he has done for this Chargers team, keeping them in this game. 2nd and 12 for the Buffalo Bills, shotgun formation. You do have Moss to the right of Allen. Singletary, look at the pass. Picked off. You should never throw that ball. He was looking for Diggs. That's the 3rd turnover of the day by the Buffalo Bills offense. I said one of the keys to victory in this game was not having turnovers. Now we're losing a turnover battle 3-0. The fact that we're still listen here, the Bills D is going to give up a touchdown here. You cannot be mad at the Buffalo Bills defense for giving up a touchdown here. You can't. You just can't. I just can't believe that it was so underthrown. Allen cannot step into the throw. Pressure up the middle by Jones on that play. You can't throw that ball. Wow. 3 turnovers by the Bills in like 7 plays. Shotgun formation, 2 wide receivers to the bottom screen. Herbert and shotgun, 1 to the top. Running back delay. Eckler's nowhere to go. He's taken down for about a gain of 1 yard. Josh Allen's playing like trash. He's not playing well. He is not playing well. 24-17. Chargers have the ball, 2nd and 9. They're close to midfield at the 45-yard line. You got 4 wide receivers set to the top, to the bottom. Shotgun formation. Bills send a blitz. They get the pass out to Eckler quickly. Great tackle there after a short gain by number 92 of the Buffalo Bills. That's Darryl Johnson, who stepped back after he showed blitz and makes a great tackle. Brings it to 3rd and 6 for the Chargers here. 5:30 to go in the fourth quarter. Close to midfield. Shotgun formation for Herbert. Again, 4 wide receivers set. Wide receiver in motion. Bills send a blitz. Looking over the middle. It's intercepted. Trey White with the interception. And the Bills get the ball back. Trey White with an interception on the day. That's going to be, I think, his third of the season. And Herbert throws a pick. Someone called that in the chat room as well. Why can't we just run out the clock out? Too much turkey. Defense steps up. Defense does step up. This is insane how good our defense has been playing. And then Trey White steps in front of a pass by Herbert, and he picks that one off. Finally, who wants the game? Bills up by 7. Less than 5 minutes to go now in this one. Maybe we can make it about 10 plays before we turn the ball over again. $5:17 to go. Allen under center. 2 wide receivers top of the screen. 1 to the bottom. Single back set. Diggs going into motion. This one goes to Moss. Moss, it'll get away from some tackles. Gets the first down. Gets inside Bills territory, Chargers territory to the 40, 35. Big run by Zach Moss. Big run there by Zach Moss, getting inside the 35-yard line into Charger territory. Kim says, please no turnovers. Let's win this game. Good job. Good spin move by Zach Moss and able to get into Charger territory inside the 35-yard line before finally taken down. There's a flag down. Come on. You got to be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me. Unsportsmanlike on Zach Moss. I did not see anything that would accrue that penalty. I didn't see anything. What did he do? What did he do? That's a bad call, period. Period. End of sentence. That's a bad call. Less than 5 minutes to go. The Bills have it 1st and 10. He just threw the ball. He just flipped the ball behind him. I don't get it. All right, 1st and 10 from 49-yard line. Still in Charger territory. Give us more time to waste the clock, I guess. Singletary with the carry this time. Singletary inside the 40, inside the 35, inside the 30. Get all those yards back. Now just hand the ball to the official. Just hand it back. Just hand it to him. Just hand it to him. That's what Singletary did. Just hand him the ball. Big play by Singletary. Less than 4.5 minutes to go now in the 4th quarter. And now the running attack can really get going here. Again, this run game really doing well in this game. So both refs said, I'm pretty sure that would be unsportsmanlike. I'm pretty sure. Need a field goal at least, says Jay Boogie. Well, we're already in field goal range. 174 rushing yards on the day. I talked all week about how this Bills running attack will need to get going towards the end of the season. Absolutely has. Singletary 10 rushes for 87 yards. Fakes a jet sweep. This one to Singletary. This time he's going to lose yards on the play back to the 29-yard line. Bosa in on the tackle. Bosa's everywhere in this game. Use clock, field goal, or TD wins. I see him entering enemy territory. It says, Jeremy, glad that you're here, man. Glad that you're here. Thank you for joining us on Believers Talk. Again, 194 of you in here. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button. I really appreciate it. And if you are a Bills fan, and if you're a fan of Buffalo sports, hit that subscribe button. 4 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. The Bills up 24-17. Second and 14 from the 29-yard line. Allen under center again. This time it goes to Moss. Moss gets inside the 25 to about the 24-yard line. Going to bring up 3rd down. I don't know if I like this run, kick a field goal nonsense with 3:45 to go, up by 7. Chargers call their 2nd timeout. I realize that field goal could win this game. I don't disagree with that. Put us up by 10 with 3:45 to go. But then you're relying on your kicker when you can easily get a touchdown and just, you should have dropped the ball when the ref reached out for it. Smash the like button. I really do appreciate it, guys. Again, thank you guys for joining me on this edition of Believers Talk. Bills up 24-17, 3:45 to go. Bills have the ball 3rd and 9. They are in field goal range. Chargers only have one more timeout. Ricardo Green, thank you for a $5 donation. I pay for NFL Red Zone, but get better game coverage from you. Thank you. My name's Joe, though, not Jimmy, but that's okay. I appreciate it anyway. I thank you very much. And I hope you're enjoying Red Zone as you listen to me. Then you can watch all the games at one time. Shotgun formation, they are going to pass. Nope, Allen's going to take off with it. Gets inside the 20, gets a first down, and gets down. I like it. I like it. And then there's a flag. There's going to be a flag on the Bills. But here's the problem. I hate this. It's going to be against the Bills. Okay? So Josh Allen slides. I'm going to explain the play for those of you who can't see it. Josh Allen slides. The defender behind Josh Allen jumps over Josh Allen so he doesn't hit him. And there's a Bills play on the other side. There's a holding on the offense before that penalty. So there were two penalties on the play by the Bills. The one was that unsportsmanlike, which I completely disagree with. And then there was a holding on Dawkins that I'll have to see. Which, again, pretty much puts us on the brink. Where's the hold? Yes, Dawkins threw him to the ground. But he didn't hold him and throw him to the ground. Wow. There's no penalty there, guys, on either way. So now we're at the 34-yard line. We got 3rd and 19. So when the Bills aren't doing their best to keep the Chargers in it, the refs are also doing their best to keep the Chargers in it. Listen, Gabe Davis has like 10 yards. Just throw it to him, get 10 yards, kick the field goal. Same thing with Diggs. Diggs gets it to the 24-yard line. Perfect. That's all you need to do. Diggs with his 7th catch, I believe, of the day. Chargers take their last timeout. 3:31 to go. I can't, again, when the Bills aren't trying to blow this game for themselves, 3 turnovers on the day, the refs are definitely trying to help the Chargers out. And listen, the Chargers don't need it. The Chargers are a good team. I mean, they have a tough few games where they've lost by less than 1 possession that could easily make this team a 6-win team instead of a 3-win team. I mean, that's just how good this team is. Miami Dolphins have won that game. So with this field goal here, if it's good, 43-yard attempt for Tyler Bass. Kick is up, and the kick is good. Kick is good. So 3:26 to go. Bills up 27-17. So this, and listen, this Bills defense has played really well. Wait, no, you're right. Can you not just throw someone to the ground? Because that's what happened. Dawkins got bull rushed. And Dawkins was like, okay, go that way. And he fell. Whatever. 27-17, 3:26 to go. The Bills up on the LA Chargers. Again, guys, thank you for joining me on this edition of Billievers Talk. If you're new, hit that thumbs up button. I really do appreciate that. How you like the Bills' chances? Well, up by 10 with 3.5 to go. I really like the Bills' chances. The Chargers don't have a single timeout. So, I want to see this defense play to their capability, which is not let this team score another point. But, you're not sure if you play prevent, something like that. It's going to be interesting to see how the Bills attack this up by 10 with 3.5 to go. And the Chargers having no timeouts. Obviously, try to defend the sidelines as much as you can so the Chargers can't get out of bounds. Other than that, we'll see how this game goes. Really janky calls today, and they have more time to mess up the game, says Dan. Dan never feels good about it. Never feels good about it until the clock's hit 0. Kicks in the air. And this will be returnable just inside the end zone. Gets to 10. Not going to get past the 10 to the 11 or 12-yard line. Good job by this Bills special teams unit. So they're going to have to go 88 yards here in order to get into the end zone. Herbert on the day, 25-42, 210, a touchdown and an interception. Jack Wolf says, nice coverage. Absolutely. Again, guys, thank you for joining me. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. It looks like the Bills might go on to be 8-3. The Miami Dolphins already winning going to 7-4 on the season. Again, we have to be able to keep up. We have to be able to keep up and keep ahead of that Miami Dolphins team. 27-17 here. The Chargers down by 10, 3:21 to go. Herbert shotgun formation, 5 wide receivers, 3 to the bottom of the screen. Herbert's left. Eckler comes in motion behind, and they try to get a screen to Eckler, and the Buffalo Bills defense breaks that one up. This time it's Poyer deflecting that one and dropping it to the ground. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the LA Chargers. I just got to record the game. The Moss penalty was complete BS. Yeah, no, Rick, it absolutely was. It absolutely was. I have no idea why that was a penalty on Zach Moss. Luckily, that possession ended in a field goal anyway, and it looks like the difference in this game, or at least the thing that put this game away. Chargers shotgun formation again. Quick out route to Henry. Henry cuts it back inside and gets to the 20 or 21-yard line. So it's going to be 3rd and about 2. 3 minutes to go. That clock's winding still, though. So Chargers, no timeouts. 3rd and 2. Shotgun formation again for Herbert. Blitz coming from the outside. Way to pick it up. And that's incomplete. Number 15 was looking to get out of bounds before he had the ball in his hands. Going to be 4th and 2 for the LA Chargers here. If you're going to throw a flag, trash talk, it's every play. Yeah, you're right. You're right. And it's not like he said anything. Like, the player didn't look back at him, so it's not like he would have said anything that would have upset the other player. So I don't know. Don't know. Shotgun formation, 4th and 2. This might be the last play before a couple, the Bills take over again, hopefully, and end this one. Passes in the air and is completed. This one's complete to number 15. He stays inbounds. Don't know why Wallace was playing so far off. I'm not sure if Wallace is afraid of getting beat deep. So it's going to be a 1st down for the Chargers. It's 27-17, guys. If anyone asking the score, 27-17, 2.5 to go. Chargers have a screen pass to Eckler. Eckler gets a 1st down. Missed tackle by Poyer. Luckily, Edmonds is there to clean it up. And he gets to the 45-yard line. So they're going to try to get one more play before the 2-minute warning here. 2:13 to go. Shotgun formation again. 4 wide receivers, 2 to the top, 2 to the bottom. Bills coming on pressure. Over the middle is complete to the 40-yard line to Henry. Another completion. And that's going to lead us to the 2-minute warning. So the Chargers are driving down by 10. No timeouts. Wallace does not stop giving too much cushion. Defense. Listen, our defense has played really well today, okay? Our defense has played really well. I don't know why, if anyone can complain about the way the defense has performed. After 3 turnovers in 7 plays, they allowed 3 points. 3 turnovers before the Bills' offense in 7 plays. And they allowed 3 points total, okay? So if you want to talk about this Buffalo Bills defense stepping up today, they definitely did that. Luckily, I bought an extra ball for this game. I hate to prevent defenses work. They will give everything underneath. Exactly. The Chargers have no more timeouts. No more timeouts. So you're covering the sidelines, covering deep. Okay? You want to call it prevent defense, fine, but it's gonna make the clock keep moving. Gonna keep the clock moving. If the Bills get the ball on offense, it's game over. Absolutely, because you just need 3 kneel downs, and now you have time to kneel. Now you kneel down 3 times, this game's over. So Bills get the ball back on offense at any point. Pats beat the Cards, says Dan Antonio. I thought the game was still going on. But it's commercial break, so I should be giving you guys a score update, 4:06 on the East Coast. Again, guys, thank you for joining me on this edition of Believers Talk for this game between the Buffalo Bills and the LA Chargers. The Bills are winning 27-17 with 2 minutes to go, and the Chargers out of timeouts. The Falcons are going to win against the Raiders, already up 33-6. The Titans up 38-20 over the Colts with 5.5 to go there. The Browns up 27-25, 2 minutes to go in that game. You got the Panthers up 24-21 with less than 2 minutes to go in that one. Looks like the Panthers have the ball in the red zone, so they look like they're on the way to win. The Patriots did score a field goal with only 3 seconds left, so that is the final now. The Patriots have beat the Cardinals. Saints Broncos game is underway. 49ers Rams game underway. The Bengals lose to the Giants 19-17, and the Dolphins beat the Jets 20-3. Those are some finals. I was hoping the Jets would have pulled off their first win. Oh, well, time is on our side. It is on our side again, guys. Thank you for joining me on this edition of Believers Talk. We did give away that Don Beebe jersey, so I talked about that. We'll hopefully have some more giveaways, maybe even before the year's over. Was thinking about doing a giveaway probably around 2,500 subscribers. So make sure you tell your friends to subscribe to Believers Talk, and we'll try to get more giveaways for you guys as well. But again, thank you guys for joining me for the last 2 minutes of this game between the Chargers and the Buffalo Bills. Let's go Herbert, says JRB7, hoping for maybe a big comeback. They are in Buffalo Bills territory at the 40-yard line. You got 4 wide receivers set, 2 to the bottom, 2 to the top. Set up a screen to Eckler. Eckler trying to get out of bounds, unable to do so. And but no, the refs are saying it got there. The refs are saying got out of bounds. I would disagree with that. I think Coach McDermott does too. Only a 3-yard gain, so no big deal there. 1:52 to go, 2nd and 7. Out of the world's fastest beating heart, says King Cam. 27-17, no timeouts for the Chargers. Shotgun formation again. Trying to go deep, and there's no one there, so it's going to be an incomplete pass. So 1:47 to go. Now it's 3rd and 7 for the Chargers. Down by 10, no timeouts. Chargers need some help here if they want to have a chance to come back. New England beat Arizona. Yes, they did. New England beat Arizona. Miami beat the Jets. So we need to keep winning. That's 50 pass attempts for Herbert in this game. It's just way too many against the Buffalo Bills team, where if they're susceptible, it's going to be more against the run than the pass. 27-17, 1:47 to go. 3rd and 7 for the Chargers. You see 6 Bills players on the line of scrimmage. A.J. Klein's coming. A.J. Klein with the sack. Him amongst others at the end of it. No one blocks A.J. Klein coming in for the sack. And that's a sack for, as some people would call him, MVP Klein for the Buffalo Bills. That's going to bring up a huge 4th down for the Chargers. Was Kelly missing the block on Klein. And Klein should get credit for that sack alone, even though Butler and all them came to help. 4th and 17 for the Chargers. Now you play a little prevent. Don't let anyone behind there. Herbert stepping up, throwing long. Looks like a Hail Mary attempt. Looks like a definite push-off. I don't believe that. There was definitely a push-off. First of all, you don't throw the flag after you see the result of the play. You don't throw the flag after you see the result of the play. There is definitely a push-off. You don't throw that flag after. That's insane. That's absolutely a push-off. But the fact that that's not called immediately is absolutely insane. At least refs knew. The head official isn't. I've seen him before. But, man. So now it's 4th and 27. Fourth and 27, exactly a minute to go. Bills still up by 10. They didn't call a push up there. I might have exploded. We still have to be bad at those deep balls. I mean, you get pushed off and see what happens. It's easy to catch a ball when you push off. And there's a sack on. No, Herbert's able to get away from the sack. Trying to set his feet to throw it deep. Able to do so. Sets his feet. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Speaking of the deep ball, another deep ball catch down at the 2. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Luckily, Edmonds is there to stop him from scoring a touchdown. Johnson with the catch, and it's now 1st and goal. They hand the ball off on 1st down, does not get in the end zone. 20 seconds. I don't know why you would run the ball at all. Second and goal at the 1-yard line. Incomplete. 6 seconds to go. Wow. 6 seconds to go. Bills up 27-17. There's a late flag. Roughing the passer. Wow. This is sickening, guys. Definitely went low. Definitely went low on Herbert. I will agree with that call. Definitely went low on Herbert. Why would they run? I have no idea, but I'm happy they did. So now it's 1st and goal again after the shotgun formation on 1st and goal. Looking to throw it into the end zone. Incomplete. 3 seconds left. That's pretty much game. You can't score in less than 3 seconds, in my opinion. So that play took 3 seconds. Who cares about the penalty? Just a 1st down. No way there is enough time. Big W, great job. Defense all day. Please just stop them. Please hurry up, says King Cam. I mean, I don't know who just said it. I know it was just in the chat room. I mean, that deep ball can become an issue. I mean, that's the 2nd time in 2 straight games we've allowed a deep ball of more than 40 yards. They had a 4th and whoever the heck it was. Please stop minus 4.5, Jesus Ortiz. Stop them. Cover the spread. I did say I want a double-digit win in this game, and we got that right now. So you need to spend 2 days defending Hail Marys. Like, that's it. You got to be kidding me right now. You got to be kidding me right now. Guess what happened, guys? As I lined up, get ready for the snap, with 3 seconds to go, the Bills call a timeout. Why do the Bills call a timeout? You got to be kidding me. See you next week, Jay the Jet. See you next week. Why Bills call a timeout? It's over. I mean, let's cover that spread, baby. Cover that spread. Vegas didn't let them know if they need to let the touchdown or not. So they got to cover that spread. Like, which one do we do? Vegas, do you need us to let them score, or do you need us to stop them? What do you need us to do? Regardless of what Chargers do, it's over. Yeah, I mean, it's impossible to score in less than 3 seconds from the 2-yard line or 1-yard line, whatever it is. Coach wants to cover. A literal joke. Shotgun formation for Herbert. He goes up to the line of scrimmage, tries to sneak it in, does not do so, is actually just pummeled by the defensive line, and that's the game. That's finally the game, guys. Buffalo Bills win this one 27-17. The Bills move to 8-3, still a game up over the Miami Dolphins in the AFC East. A big win, a big statement by this Buffalo Bills defense, in my opinion, as far as how well they played this game. Again, the Bills had 3 turnovers in 7 plays, and the defense allowed 3 points off those turnovers. So no complaints here about how the Buffalo Bills did today on defense. The offense still obviously struggling at times. 3 turnovers is never a good thing. You got the fumble by Devin Singletary. You got the fumble by Josh Allen on a bad snap, and then you got the interception. Other than that, the run game played well today. I thought the run game was definitely one of the bright sides. As Franco says, a win is a win. Again, thank you guys for joining me on this edition of Billievers Talk. If you're looking for great post-game coverage, listen, Rico has some over at Buffalo Fanatics. You have the guys at Cover One. You're going to have some as well. You got Matt Perino. You got Hashtag Sports. You got them all out there. They're all doing a great job doing their thing. So make sure you check one of those out. What the heck's wrong with McDermott? I don't know. Vladimir, thank you very much. This defense showed up today. Just need to tighten up on that long ball. That's about all. Yeah, I mean, that long ball definitely gave them opportunities they shouldn't have had. But at the end of the day, a win's a win. He does this shot all the time. The final score was Buffalo 27, Chargers 17. So good job by the Bills. If you're watching, they did cover the spread. They take us to the Titans game, and the Titans are absolutely demolishing the Indianapolis Colts. It's now 47-26. So I wish we could win a game like this every once in a while. Oh, no, 45-26. I guess this just scored a touchdown. Thank you, Thomas Burke. Matt Cap says the best. Go Bills. Thank you, Chris. Again, guys, if you haven't hit that thumbs up button, be sure to do so. Join me next not next week, because next week's a Monday Night Football game, so I won't be able to cover you guys for the Monday Night Football games. But in 2 weeks, Bills playing Steelers, Sunday Night Football. Join me right here. Obviously, I'm going to keep you covered all week, right, with all breaking news. So make sure you, if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button, like this video. I look forward to talking to you all soon. Until I do, go Bills.